Hi. Welcome to the All Signs. There are current feelings for you for the week of December 8th through December 14th. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. It would be helpful if it wasn't so crooked. Sorry I'm late, you guys. I was getting ready to hit live and then I realized a new deck arrived and I was so excited to use it that I went and got it set up for us. I haven't updated the description box yet of what the name of the deck is. I will later on, so please give me a little bit of time after the live stream to update everything. All right, so yeah, welcome to the All Signs. Their current feelings for you for the week of December 2025 or whenever you stumble upon this video. Hi Roy. Hi Allison. Hi Fly Gal. Hi, hope you guys are all doing fantastic. All right, I'm gonna get started. I have a busy day today, so I'm gonna try and not make this a 3.5 hour long video. I'm kind of behind schedule. I ended up getting a flat tire yesterday, so that kind of set me back a lot. So without further ado, let's begin. Starting with the birthday babies first, and then Aries through Pisces. Ooh, that is squeaky chalk. I need a new piece of chalk. That was, yeah, we're not using that today. Okay. But I also don't want that new chalk sound either, so hold on. Let me just break it in a little bit. Okay. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your All Signs reading. Hold on. The lighting. That's too bright. Hold on for a second. My bad, you guys. I kind of just jumped in, didn't really have much time to prepare. Okay, much better. All right, let's do it. Let's do it for Sagittarius. What is going on with their person this week? How does their person currently feel about them for the week of December 8th through the 14th? I love the back of these cards. It's so pretty. What do we have for Sagittarius this week? What do we have for Sagittarius this week? How does their person currently feel about them deep down? 2 more shuffles for Sagittarius. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, you got a jumper. The 8 of Pentacles wanted to hop out. We'll see how it applies to your reading, but some of you Sagittarians maybe just head down, focus on your work right now. You may be working on some sort of big project or just putting a lot of effort into yourself, because the Pentacle energy usually connects to our daily habits, our lifestyle, how we eat, how we exercise, our jobs we keep, you know, our human existence. So we'll put that to the side. So your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 2 of Swords, that's Moon in Libra. Their intentions with you, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is Earth energy again. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Your feelings for this person, we have Judgment, major for Scorpio. And the overall energy for the week ahead, we have the King of Swords. You both are coming in kind of chill this week. You guys don't really have a lot going on. It feels stable. It feels like you and another person are keeping up with weekly communication. All right. There is something that this person is ignoring telling you or ignoring doing, which I will do my best. But for the most part, it looks like you and this person are in regular communication this week. Okay. In fact, the communication or the relationship actually, you know, increases in its stability throughout the week. All right, so let's break it down. Let's start with their feelings. Why the 2 of Swords for how this person feels about Sagittarius this week? It's like if there was anything going on between the 2 of you, you guys have like settled. Something settled, something settling. Not someone settling, but something feels like it's settling into place nicely. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's growth here between you and another person this week. Something's telling me that it wasn't like this previously, and that this week something feels more like you guys are like in a rhythm with each other. Hierophant on the bottom. Some of you guys could already be in committed relationships and you guys are working together. They're not really giving me much else except for the fact that this person's ignoring making some sort of decision. And with your feelings for this person being the Judgment card, this may be something that you're putting pressure on them to do this week, but not in a aggressive, I'm mad at you sort of way. It just feels like you're looking at this person thinking, all right, you're gonna make your mind up? Are you gonna finalize your decision? What's going on? That's what it kind of feels like. So let me clarify your feelings and I'll go back to their feelings. It feels like you guys are working out some differences. That's what it kind of feels like. It feels like if you guys had any differences of where the relationship is headed, you guys were able to work that out. But there's still something pending and it's on this person's shoulders to finalize something. Why the Judgment? Queen of Cups, you care about this person deeply, Sagittarius. You care about this person a lot. Could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be a Scorpio, but it's someone that you've given a lot of your heart to already. And you're hoping things continue to progress or improve as the weeks go by. But I still feel like this person is not telling me something about what this decision is. So let me break it down. Because I do have the King of Swords energy telling me that somebody does come to, comes to a point where they make their mind up. But what are they talking about? Is it to do with the two of you, or is it separate and you're just motivating this person to get it together? What is this, please? What is it that this person is going back and forth on? Because I am getting that they're procrastinating big time. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Some of you Sagittarians have been trying to motivate this person to be more independent. Maybe they've gotten to the point where they've counted on you a lot. That's not going to resonate for all of you. I feel like this is for the Sagittarians that may already be in an established relationship with their person, where you love this person, but you want them to be at their top potential. You want them to, show up for themselves the way you know that they can, but you know that they have to want to. You're encouraging them in regards to something this week, Sagittarius. For some of you, this could be to go back to school or follow through with something, or a work engagement. It's like you may feel like your person is very wishy-washy when it comes to their job of responsibilities or other things going on in their life. And it worries you because if they're not following through with things in their own life, how can you trust that they're going to follow through with things with the two of you? That's the meat and potatoes. That's where we're getting. Okay. I feel like Sagittarius, you're wanting to see how this person follows through with things going on in their life because it lets you know if you can count on them for the two of you's future. That's what I'm getting. Not that you're judging them per se, but you are observing and watching to see how they show up for themselves. Because if they're not even bothering to show up for themselves, then how do you feel comfortable, how can you feel safe that they're going to show up for you too? You care about this person a lot, and this person cares about you too, so that's why I feel like this person is trying. Their intentions is baby steps with something, Page of Pentacles, whether it pertains to baby steps towards a commitment with you, or it's baby steps in regards to a work thing, a family thing. They're taking baby steps, and their outcome or their weekly behavior shows me them stepping into that role. So they're making progress with something that you want them to make progress with. But you want them to want to make progress too, not because you're encouraging them to do it. Yeah, this feels like someone that you have history with, someone that you know very well. Clarify that Page of Pentacles as this person's intentions. A lot of earth energy showing up in this reading, a lot of earth. So it is connecting to like home, work, money, career, family. Why the Page of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles. This is someone that's a slow mover, but they eventually get it. They eventually get it. And then I get the Three of Wands on the bottom and the Four of Wands. For some of you, you've been waiting on this person to follow through with a commitment with you. Whomever this person is, the Knight of Pentacles shows up as someone that moves slow and steady. They don't feel like there is a need to be rushing. With you being a Sagittarius, you are the Knight of Wands. Your motto is, do now, worry about it later. Just kidding. So you guys may have a difference in style and how you get your things accomplished. Like, you might have a bunch of chores that you got to do and you'll get it done in 2 hours. This person makes a weekend out of it. That's the only other way I can explain what I'm picking up on, Sagittarius. You're someone that gets things done really quickly in about 2 hours, and this person might make a weekend out of it. So take that however it resonates into your relationship with this person. But this person is trying. They want to follow through with something with you. And with the Four of Wands coming out with that, with the Three of Wands, this could be you anticipating them committing to this in a deeper way, whether exclusive relationship or talking about marriage or talking about living together. The Four of Wands can talk about living together, making things official. It talks about marriage, buying a home together. The Four of Wands could be endless, but it usually involves two people supporting one another and not one person doing all of the work to make things secure and stable. So someone's coming in really wanting to show up for you, but they want you to trust that their pace is not wrong. Like, it may not be your pace, but it's their pace. Yeah. It's like this person's saying, this isn't a competition. I've got to trust my pace. Ooh, is there a number on this? I don't know if that looks like it says 1111 on this. I just got these cards like literally just like yesterday and I opened up this morning. Does that say 1111? It kind of looks weird. I don't know. So November 11th could mean something to the two of you. 1111, that's the four of Wands too, which we have right here. Okay. All right. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles, because that's their behavior towards you. Why the Queen of Pentacles? I love the beautiful blue butterflies in these cards. Why the Queen of Pentacles? Why the Queen of Pentacles? Ah, shoot. The Ace of Cups. And then I see the Four of Cups in reverse. Sagittarius, someone's not wanting to miss an opportunity here. Four of Cups in reverse is not wanting to miss an opportunity, not wanting to reject something or be rejected. Ace of Cups is, a love offer towards you. Now, when I say love offer, it could be them matching what's in your cup. Because remember, you're originally here with the Queen of Cups, sitting there with that cup, and you want an equal. You want a partnership. You want them to come towards you with a similar cup, but because they want to fill it, not because you're telling them to fill it. Hey, J-Dub. Hi. Five of Cups in reverse also showed up. Someone here may have been working on some deep wounds, insecurities. Someone may have needed time to believe in themselves first before they can give to another situation. You may have been connecting with someone at the very beginning stages of grief or a healing phase, whether grieving a family member, grieving a relationship, or grieving some sort of traumatic experience. Someone needed time to feel good on their own before they can do what you need. Tell me more about Sagittarius. The Hanged Man, and then I see the Three of Cups. So while you're letting this person figure things out, you're having a great week. The Three of Cups is my birthday card. It's my celebration card. And the Hanged Man tells me that you're just trying to look at things in different perspectives. You're trying to let go and let God. You're trying not to get too attached to any specific outcome and just enjoy yourself. So I feel like Sagittarius, this is going to be a fantastic week for you. It feels like it's going to be a very fantastic week for you. It's proving that there's people in your life that take you seriously and want you to see the value in them, but they have to see the value in them first before they can give it to you. Okay, so it looks like you're in the early stages of building a secure relationship with someone, whether you're already there or not. It's going to be different for many of you. Some of you, you're already in a relationship, but you are wanting to take things to the next level, whatever that level is. And some of you, this is a connection you were slowly building into, just patiently waiting for someone to tell you how they feel without you having to tell them, please tell me how you feel. But I am getting work stuff improving for you, Sagittarius, and you having other people that want to gather around you. I like it. So let's pull the hidden messages. This is for my more complicated group. Now, for zodiac signs that came through this reading, Sagittarius, I've got Pisces, strong Scorpio, Virgo is here strongly, but it could be anybody. But that was the main ones that came through that stood out the most. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Truth hurts, reality check, wake up call, clear eyes. I gave you my all, overgiving, drained, love unreturned. Now this is for my complicated group. It's separate from the main spread, okay? So just take it however it resonates. Living in memories, past replay, stuck emotionally, sentimental. Some of you are dealing with someone who is stuck emotionally on the situation with you because someone feels like they gave you their all and you didn't feel like it was enough for you, and you may have walked away from this person, Sagittarius, and this person's still hurting from it. Gaslight, manipulated, doubting yourself, twisted truth. Sagittarius, you got someone here that's having trouble believing in themselves, or believing that they're good enough or that they do enough. I feel like for some of you, if someone's being quiet with you or acting distant, it's because they're being hard on themselves. You got someone here is trying to move forward in their life, and they keep on getting 3 steps forward just to take 6 steps back, and they're having trouble communicating that with you. So don't force that, but I feel like overall your week looks pretty good. All right, so happy birthday. My dad's birthday is this Wednesday or Thursday. December 11th is his birthday. So enjoy. All right, on to Aries. I'm going to take turns using these cards and my alien cards throughout because I like the energy out of the alien ones. But these cards are pretty too. Ah! I hope you guys didn't hear that. That would have hurt your ear. You got to be careful with using new pieces of chalk. They break easily depending on how you put pressure on it. All right. Hi, Aries. Is there ever going to be any sun? It's cloudy. Makes my room look all droopy. I don't know if droopy's a word. All right, Aries. What do we have for Aries this week? How does their person currently feel about them for the next 7 days? From the time Aries stumbles upon this video at 7 days, how does their person currently feel about them, please? Aries, what do we have for Aries, please? Aries, what do we have for Aries? This one wanted my attention. 7 of Pentacles. Someone may be waiting on you to do something, Aries. Like someone's expecting something from you. Whether to return a call, return a text, or they're waiting on you to decide something. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. All right, so your person's current feelings for you this week. We have the 4 of Wands. That's nice. Their intentions. We have the Queen of Swords, air energy. Their behavior and actions towards you this week. We have the Ace of Swords. Thank you, Emmy Fidel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That goes towards that new tire I had to buy. Ah! There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Your feelings for this person, Aries. We have the 4 of Swords. And the overall energy we have is the 9 of Wands. Influencing that, I have the 2 of Pentacles and the Lovers card and Justice. All right. We clearly have someone that cares about you. They got something that they want to say, but they're kind of hoping you say it first. And that could be why I saw the 7 of Pentacles during the pre-shuffle, hinting towards someone waiting for you to maybe speak up first about something. But you guys overall have a good thing here. So let's dive in. Justice, 6 of Wands, Queen of Cups. Okay. All right. So your person's feelings for you this week, Aries, is the 4 of Wands. Typically, the 4 of Wands shows up in feelings when we feel like we are feeling welcomed and supported by someone, where we want to mutually welcome and support them, when we feel at home with someone, when we feel we're with our person. I love the 4 of Wands card. Why is this their feelings for Aries this week? Why is it this person's feelings for Aries this week? Queen of Cups. And I just saw the Queen of Cups a moment ago, but I put it back in. Aries, this person adores you. And I'm seeing repeated 4s, and you both have the number 4 in your original feeling statement. But Aries, you got someone that adores the heck out of you. All right. I am getting that this person is going to be communicating a lot this week, but there's something that they're actually hoping that you communicate first before they do. But if you don't, they're still going to do it. They're like, oh, kind of waiting for Aries to bring this up first, but if not, I will, I guess. It feels like that, but it doesn't feel like there's any frustration attached to it. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Aries, some of you, this person's wanting to talk about the future of this relationship, and it looks like they're hoping that you're on the same page as them. And then I see the Emperor, which is another number 4. So repeated 4s. The number 4 is the 4th house, ruled by Cancer. It talks about home and family life. It talks about stability, structure. Aries, it feels like someone feels so comfortable with you that they want to continue being in your life, and they're really hoping you're on the same page. And with your feelings being the 4 of Swords, you may be kind of just chilling at the moment, not really putting too much pressure on yourself to know exactly right away. And that could be what is leaving this person wondering, all right, what's Aries feel? But I do like the fact that the Lovers card is here. But it also came out with the 2 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is fire. Aries, for some of you, you may be experiencing a bit of fatigue when it comes to your love life, where you're kind of not wanting to just rush just yet, but you're feeling it for them. You're definitely feeling it for them. But you may be still trying to weigh out the pros and cons about committing to something right now, or if it's best to just hold on and wait. But you both mutually care about each other. So let's clarify your feelings, Aries. You've got the 4 of Swords. Why does Aries feel the 4 of Swords for this person, please? Sometimes the 4 of Swords can tell me that you may have taken a bit of a break from your love life and pulled back from someone, and they might have given you space, and they're kind of waiting for that break to be over. Like, all right, I gave you some chill time. Are you going to reach out to me? Ten of Pentacles. You see a future with this person too. Some of you, Aries, you're in a stage of your life where you're possibly thinking about your home purchase. Maybe you're wanting to buy a house. You're thinking about your retirement. You're thinking about where you want to grow old. Even if you're still a baby in your early 20s, I'm strongly getting an Aries that is really thinking about your long-term future and who that could be with. You're with the repeated 4s, that totally checks. Because the 10 of Pentacles is building off of something stable. So Aries, I really like what I'm seeing here. It feels like you've got a good head on your shoulders and you think long term. You don't think about today. And with this person, the more you take time out to reflect, the more you can picture this person right by your side as well. I'm just trying to figure out what status you guys are at right now. Whether you're already together, or if this is someone that you've been taking your time with. I feel like it's going to be subjective. Either way, I'm seeing progress. So let's clarify this person's intentions. With their intentions being the Queen of Swords and their behavior being the Ace of Swords, I am getting like an honest conversation, like you guys really talking about things in a very clear way where there's no room for misunderstandings and misinterpretations. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. And the Sun. Page of Cups. This person wants to assure you that being with them doesn't mean you lose your independence. Because this person is making it clear that they also appreciate their independence. So if you were worried that this relationship was going to be an anchor on your day-to-day life and your goals, this person's clearly saying, I'm not the one. You do your thing as long as you're doing it with respect for our relationship. I like this person's energy, Aries. This is someone that's serious about building with you, and you're serious about your future. And it feels like this person wants what's best for the both of you and that you guys could be on the same page. This is someone that just wants to have you in their life, but it doesn't mean that it has to be ball and chain. I don't know why they're saying it that way. So I don't know if you made a comment to them, how being in a relationship feels too restricting, feels suffocating. I don't know. Because you do have the Four of Swords coming in, and I did see the Nine of Wands, perhaps indicating that I'm reading for an Aries that where your previous relationship, your person was a helicopter person, was all up in your Kool-Aid, just didn't give you any breathing room, and you're still like recovering from that, but at the same time still wanting a companion, just not one where you feel like you're in a prison. That's going to be rewind. That's going to be specific for somebody. It's going to be specific for someone. I don't know why that word is so hard for me to say today. Specific. Specific. Yeah, the fudge. The Sun. Okay, so this person's behavior and actions towards you this week, Aries, is the Ace of Swords. So you've got a lot of earth energy in this reading, which tells me that there's growth, there's stability. Also, there's Virgo here, Capricorn, Taurus. We saw Aries a little while ago and Libra. Why the Ace of Swords, please? The King of Swords, that's real talk. And then I see the star right underneath that and the Four of Pentacles, another number 4. So Aries, with the King and Queen of Swords being here, along with the star and the Four of Pentacles, that's the talk written all over it. But it feels like a talk that doesn't leave one with like anxiety. This feels like a very chill discussion where you both are walking into the conversation with full confidence that you both are going to hear what you want to hear. And I like that. That tells me you guys are in alignment with each other. You know, saying I love you to someone should feel easy when you're in alignment with someone. It feels nerve-wracking when that person may not feel the same way. There's always exceptions, of course, but it feels like you guys are in that building stage, Aries. I like this reading. I will get to the more complicated group of Aries in a moment, the ones that are in situationships, friends with benefits, no contact. I'll get to you guys in a moment. I'm not going to forget you. That's why I like to do that portion at the very end, because not everyone's in a mature relationship where someone communicates effectively, shares their feelings effectively, and wants to talk about the future effectively. Temperance on the bottom. It feels like you guys were brought together because you guys work well together. Thank you, Melrose. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You're a doll. With the Temperance being here, it is telling me, Aries, that this was a divine partnership. Like the universe knew you guys would work well together, that you guys would balance each other out, support each other in a way that feels there's room for growth individually and as a couple. And those are some of the most beautiful relationships where two people can grow individually as if it's their own life still, while also growing as a couple. I like it. Side message, someone here built themselves out of poverty and should be really proud of themselves. Or it's about to happen very, very soon. Aries, I don't know if that's you or if it's someone else, but someone here is pulling themselves out of the dark abyss of financial freaking mayhem and is going to be feeling very comfortable to where without the stress of finances, you can spend time on therapy, focusing on your family, doing all the things to improve your well-being. For some of you, it was an inheritance because of a passed over loved one. That is a very specific message. Someone inherited money from someone's loss, but it was someone's gain right after it. Yeah, that's going to be probably for one of you. Either way, Aries, whether it's because of a passed over loved one or for you working your butt off or this person working their butt off, someone's coming into a lot of money if they're not rolling in it right now. So congratulations. All right, so for my more complicated group, let's take a look. Aries, if you want more insight into like general messages, I did do the December monthly, which ties into career, money, family, friends, and it also has a love portion, the monthly. It's going to be labeled monthly. Aw, thank you. Who's that? Thank you, Bridget Cox. I appreciate you. You are such a doll. Thank you, girl. Thank you. You guys are great. All right, for the complicated group. Ooh, I just got chills galore. Holy crap, look at that chicken skin. I got them just when I'm pulling these cards. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. All right. Done explaining. No more justifying. Silent exit. Energy protection. Someone here is like, nope, I'm done. I'm done, 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 done. And that I feel like is you, Aries. Toxic ties, addiction, karma, emotional chain. This wasn't love, fantasy crash, truth exposed, done hoping. It's not me, it's trauma, triggering, projection, inner wounds. Aries, someone here is trying to deflect what they did to you and tell you that it's trauma, not them at their core. Which sometimes there's a gray area here where actions can be trauma response, yes. I'm no doctor, okay. But I am getting for some of you, someone may be weaponizing their trauma, their past to excuse hurting you. Yeah, for some of you, Aries, someone's weaponizing their past experiences to excuse repeatedly, like stabbing you in the back. It's like, it's not me, it's my childhood, while still actively stabbing you in the back. Okay, so for some of you, Aries, you're recovering from that. You're recovering from someone hurting you with that Four of Swords and the Nine of Wands. And now you've got this person coming towards you. For those of you who don't have this person in your life yet, you may have someone coming towards you after you break toxic ties with somebody. You've got someone who's going to be someone healthy to build with. So if you've got someone that is treating you poorly, I would definitely cut that off, focus on yourself, and the universe is bringing you in a special partnership where you guys can grow together, and this is someone that's not going to try and like excuse hurting you, all right? So I hope that helps. On to Taurus. Hi, Taurus. What up, Buttercup? I really hope it doesn't rain. I really don't want it to rain. I've got a lot of things to do today that require being out under the sun. All right, what do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus for the next 7 days from the time they watch this video? What do we have for Taurus, please? Taurus. Hello. Seven of Pentacles. The same thing happened when, I was doing Sagittarius' reading. So I don't know if you're connecting with a Sag or it's because we're in Sagittarius season. Hi, Infinite Faith. What do we have for Taurus this week? Hello, again. Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Oh my goodness, these cards are getting loud already. They're like, hurry up, lady. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my terrific Taurians. All right, Taurus, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 8 of Cups. Someone feels like you're walking away. Taurus, someone's feeling like you're walking away. And with that 7 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords hopping out during the pre-shuffle, I'm wondering if someone is trying to formulate some sort of communication with you to check in on how serious you are. Because the 7 of Pentacles we just saw a moment ago during the pre-shuffle talks about taking a step back to reassess the situation, to look over things. Queen of Swords is like formulating, you know, some mental clarity in order to speak up. Or this person's doing that with you. All right, what's their intentions with Taurus this week? 9 of Pentacles, Earth energy. Their behavior and actions with Taurus, we have the 2 of Wands. Taurus's feelings for this person, we have the Hierophant, major for Taurus. And the overall energy this week, we have the 2 of Swords. You and this person both are coming in uncertain about what the future holds, but you're still lingering around each other energetically, trying to figure something out. But you both are uncertain about something. It's like you both are waiting for that tower to fall to shake things up, so that way you guys can like figure out a game plan moving forward, because towers come in and like rip the original foundation to scratch, where you have no choice but to build. All right, let's break it down. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to start with this person's feelings. Why the 8 of Cups, please? The Ace of Cups. And the Page of Cups. Taurus, someone feels like you're either rejecting what they've offered you, as if to say you didn't feel like it was good enough, or it's like this person doesn't want me to like further that statement. Possibly because they are not fully certain and doesn't want that information to be disclosed until they have some sort of game plan. The Ace of Cups for their feelings, that's love, that's openness. Page of Cups is communication about this situation. And then I see the Queen of Swords again. But why do I feel like this person's trying to do that to you first? As if they're getting like a whiff of your uncertainty and they want to like beat you to the punch so that way they don't get rejected. Your person's confused. This person's really like, they keep on going back and forth on what they want me to say. They're like, tell Taurus this. No, wait, hold on. Don't tell Taurus this. Tell Taurus this. It's kind of, that's the only way I can explain what's going on here, Taurus. It's like they're wanting to curate, you know, how they want to come across to you this week. So that way it makes them look like they're in a really good position. They don't want to sound like they're like feeling down about something or insecure about something. They're trying to highlight that they're feeling like something is not being accepted, while also trying to paint the picture of being fine with it, unbothered about it. How does this person feel about Taurus? Be straight. How does this person really feel about Taurus deep down? Give me the straight answer. 10 of Swords. For some of you Tauruses, either this person is planning to just cut this off if they feel like there's no point, or they feel like you are. But they're stressing about it, Nine of Swords. They're not in a good place mentally. And I feel like that's why the message came in so choppy, where they're like, all right, tell Taurus this. No, 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 wait. Tell Taurus this. No, 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 wait. Tell Taurus this is what's going on. It's like, that's the Nine of Swords. When we're that anxious, we don't even know what we're wanting or needing or are saying half the time, because our brain is mental mashed potatoes at that point. Let me just get your feelings. Let me put that to the side. How does Taurus feel? Because your feelings for them are coming in different. So I don't know if someone's making a lot of assumptions without the right info. Why the Hierophant for how Taurus feels about this person? Why the Hierophant? Ten of Wands. You feel like someone's making things too difficult. Page of Wands. You are attracted to this person. There are moments where you feel enthused to, like, you know, engage with this person, whether flirting, playfulness, whatever. But you feel like they've kind of taken the fun out of something. They made something more complicated than it really needed to be. It's like I have a Taurus that's feeling like someone is a buzzkill on the relationship that had a chance to progress. Like someone took the fun out of something because they made it too overly complicated. And that could be why at the beginning of the reading, Taurus, this person kept on switching up, where you don't know what you're getting with this person because they might continuously switch up what they want. One moment they're loving towards you. One moment they're cold and detached and distant towards you. It's like you don't know what you're getting with this person. It's kind of what I'm getting off of this. You feel like this person is just being too complicating, making too many burdens that don't need to be. And you're trying to understand this. You're trying to learn from this with that Hierophant there, because the Hierophant can come up as a teacher. Or maybe you're reflecting on an experience in the past that you've already been through that was similar to help you figure out what your course of action should be. But with the Two of Swords being the overall energy, that's indecisiveness, that's wishy-washiness, that's someone that's not making their mind up on what they want. And I'm strongly getting that's why, while I was sharing how they felt, they would like go back and forth. Because I feel like that's what they're doing in real time, going back and forth on what they want with you. I feel like a part of them wants to be single, while a part of them also wants you. Because with the Nine of Pentacles being their intentions, it does feel like you've got someone that is trying to not commit to this while also committing to this, so that way you don't meet someone else or you don't abandon the situation. But with your feelings being the Hierophant, you want something traditional, Taurus. You want something traditional. You don't want some sort of half effort relationship. You want to know, all right, we're together. We're not dating other people. Clarify that Nine of Pentacles, please. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords. So their intentions is to speak up once they have a final idea. Temperance is talking about blending ideas together, blending thoughts together, working together as a team. I love the Temperance card. I like that it's here. It talks about compromising. It's talking about balance. It's talking about, you know, like working out the ins and outs together. It's like you may feel like this person leaves you out of these important discussions that you probably make easier for them. It's like if they were to just bring this to you, you would probably be able to answer any question that they have that's leaving them feeling uncertain. Because the energy I'm getting off of you, Taurus, is that you're not opposed to answering any of their important questions. If it improves the relationship, you're open to it. So let's clarify this person's behavior. They're at a crossroads right now. Four of Cups and the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. Taurus, this person's not doing anything. It feels like they want to talk to you and work together with you, but they keep on switching up. I feel like this is going to be like a dead end here, where one moment you feel like you're making some progress, the next minute they go quiet on you, or Now I can kind of see why you are kind of contemplating walking away from this, because it's just too complicated. It's like someone wants certain aspects of a relationship with you without the other responsibilities of a relationship with you. It feels like this person's struggling to be committal, but they don't want to lose access to you. But you already said that to be with you means, you know, fully, not on their terms, not when they want to see you or talk to you. So it feels like, Taurus, you got someone that feels like you're walking away, but only because you felt like they were already walking away from what you were wanting to build in the first place. And you're just expediting the situation because you know what you want. You don't need to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's kind of what I'm getting. Flip it if you need to. Roles reverse it if you need to, but that's what I'm getting. Oh, look at that. Look at all the threes. 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Repeated threes, that might mean something to you, Taurus. It feels like someone's dragging something on so that way they can still benefit from what they're wanting to achieve right now while still also having you there. It's like someone's trying to buy themselves some extra time to live the lifestyle that they want. It feels like this is a case of someone that's not going to realize what they have until it's too late. The 4 of Cups often shows me someone who doesn't realize until after the fact that they had a really good opportunity and they blew it because they thought, maybe there's something better out there. It's like, imagine going apartment hunting and you really want an apartment. You're going apartment hunting and you're saying no to every nice apartment because you think there's a better one, and then you finally find the last available apartment and it's worse than the original 9 that you looked at, and now you have no other options. Taurus, I feel like if you're resonating with this, you're better off going in a different direction. You'll surely find someone who's going to be more than glad to be with you and build a life with you without feeling like you got to strong arm somebody. 7 of Pentacles came back out again. I feel like someone is still reassessing the long-term plans and they're not right sure yet. But if someone needs to go back and forth like that, then I feel like that's your answer. 9 of Cups on the bottom, repeated 9s. Someone may be shedding some old layers of self while we're closing out the year of number 9 right now, the year of the snake. With these repeated 9s, someone may be clearing out some old versions of themselves and will be in a better space in the next year. So let's pull from my complicated group, which kind of feels like this one. So Taurus, you could be dealing with a Cancerian, a Libra, a Taurus, a Sagittarius. It could be anybody though. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Accurate. Hot and cold, mixed signals, pull, push, whiplash. And look at this one. Love me, leave me, back and forth feelings, unstable affection. That's what I was getting the entire time, Taurus. If someone's being love me, leave me, back and forth with their feelings and their attentiveness, just walk away. That's someone that's using. That's someone that wants to have their cake and eat it too. And then when you finally get the person, if you do end up getting the person, you're going to be like, this is what I fought for. New life begins. You never really loved me. Truth revealed. Illusion shattered. Heartbreak. So yeah, Taurus, if someone's treating you like they could take you or leave you, I feel like you've got a new life waiting for you around the bend. Okay, and that you've got something worthwhile coming towards you. I would not put up with that. Truth hurts. Reality check. Wake up call. Clear eyes. You're my obsession, unhealthy attachment, fixation, no peace. For some of you Taurians, someone's addicted to the on and off dynamic between the two of you. For some of you Taurians, someone's addicted to the on and off dynamic between the two of you. It's exciting for them. It's like they want to tell you how they feel, but then they stop themselves because they know telling you how they really feel is going to, you know, lead to other conversations. They do have feelings. The Ace of Cups is here, but all the stress surrounding these emotions are just a strong sign that someone's not ready to give you what you deserve. They've got to love you consistently. So I hope that helped, Taurus. I did your weekly reading yesterday, and that reading came in with more positive messages. So if you didn't resonate with this one, the Taurus weekly reading it's in the, you'll see it when you hit my recents or go to the December playlist. All right, so enjoy the rest of your week. On to Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Welcome, welcome. Oh, 1 second. All right. What do we have for Gemini this week? What do we have for Gemini this week? For the next 7 days, how does their person currently feel about them? Six of Pentacles. Wanted to hop out. I thought it was that dang Seven of Pentacles card again. Someone could be extra giving towards you this week, Gemini. Like you're feeling like someone's being extra generous with their time, affection. Gemini, what do we have for Gemini this week? Temperance came out as well. That's major for Sagittarius. The World card came out. These cards are just chatting. All right, I'm going to break the deck. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy gems. All right, Gemini, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 10 of Wands. Their intentions with you, we have the 4 of Swords. Their behavior and actions, we have the 5 of Swords. Your feelings for this person, we have the 3 of Cups. And the overall energy we have is the King of Swords. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Followed by the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. I don't like the 5 of Swords being in their behavior position. But I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Let me just clarify. All right, their feelings for you, Gemini, is the 10 of Wands. They feel like they're busting their butt off for the relationship between the two of you, and they may feel like it's going unnoticed. Whether you guys are in the early stages of getting to know each other or in a full-out relationship or even marriage, this person feels like they're busting their butt off to prove to you that they are wanting to build with you, and they may feel like they're being underappreciated. So they might start to act a bit quiet and withdraw their energy to show you that they're doing for themselves. But I don't know if it's a tactic, because I have the 5 of Swords as their behavior. I don't know if that's a tactic of theirs to, you know, exaggerate what they do for you so that way you don't expect more, especially if you've been wanting them to do more for the relationship. It's like, imagine going up to someone and saying, hey, I don't feel like, you know, we hang out as much anymore, blah, blah, blah. And the first thing that they say is, what about Sunday when I gave you my entire day and I was fixing your car and blah, 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 blah. It's something like that. Remember during the pre-shuffle, Gemini, the 6 of Pentacles hopped out. And I said, someone is being generous with you, giving to you. But the Six of Pentacles also has a reputation of being called the breadcrumbing card, where someone gives scraps just to like make someone feel like someone is doing a lot so that way they can excuse other behavior. I don't like this. I don't like this. You're still wanting to be with them now. Clarify that Ten of Wands for how this person feels about Gemini. The Two of Wands and the Devil. Gemini, it feels like you got someone that's wanting to paint the picture of you being the one that's not doing enough for the relationship, and you're the reason if the relationship does not work out. They're going to possibly tell people that they did all the work and you didn't do anything. But with that Devil energy, it does feel kind of manipulative. Kind of, it is manipulative. It's like someone doesn't want their reputation to be known that they're not a good partner, that they're not a good lover, they're not a good dater, they're not a good friend or something like that. Because sometimes that Five of Swords can be running a smear campaign. Like if they sense that you're about to break things off with them, this is like them talking to anyone that will listen to them about how much they've done for you in the relationship before they even get a chance to hear your side. Why does this feel like you guys are married and this person is wanting to make certain that all the married friends that you guys have and the in-laws and everyone knows that they were a great spouse, they did a lot, before you can get your side of the story out. But the thing is, looking at your feelings, Gemini, you're happy with them. So this is something that they are not even telling you. Clarify the Three of Cups for Gemini's feelings, unless you're telling me that Three of Cups is telling me that you're keeping your options open. Clarifying your feelings, I got the Knight of Cups and I got the Star. This week, Gemini, you're really hoping and praying that you're connecting with those that love you and that will build a beautiful life with you. Okay, I feel like some of you Geminis, even if you're dating this person right now that we're talking about, there's a part of me that feels like you're still wondering what else is out there. As if to say that you know that there's someone better that will treat you better out there. And I have the Seven of Pentacles and the Magician. Some of you Geminis are manifesting that the universe brings you someone who will love you unconditionally and not have to get everyone to validate their position in order to feel like they're doing right. I don't know, Gemini. It feels like this is someone that you're dating, but you're not like exclusive with. Because your energy is kind of showing me that you feel like you're meant to just keep things open right now because you're not fully certain that this person is doing enough for the relationship. But this person's telling everyone that they aren't doing a lot and that you may be ungrateful or that you're not appreciating them. But that Five of Swords along with the Devil card tells me that it's lies. That someone's trying to paint themselves as this amazing partner. Clarify that Four of Swords as their intentions. It feels like someone's intending to go quiet on you on purpose, just so that you can see the difference of them being there for you and not being there for you. So that way you look forward to the original effort that they made, even if the original effort that they made was not good enough for you. Four of Cups. Yeah. Four of Cups is emotional withdrawal, someone disassociating from the situation, checking out of the relationship. So Gemini, it feels like you got someone that's purposely checking out of the relationship right now, so that way you get so that way when they do come towards you, you're excited just to hear from them again, and you'll forget why you were upset in the first place. Like imagine, all right, let me set some sort of scenario for you just so you can understand what I'm getting at. Imagine being a picky eater, right? You're a picky eater, you've got certain allergies and things like that. And there's, you know, someone gives you only a couple of choices for meals and it's not really good choices of meals. It's like top ramen. It's like, you know, processed food and you're like, ah. And then they take that food away completely And then they return with the top ramen, not 2 options, but now it's just top ramen. But at that point, you're starving to where you're like, all right, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for giving me that top ramen. Because at that point, you're like starving for it. Probably the worst example. Probably the worst example. Yeah, that probably didn't make sense. Gemini, you've got someone that's doing bare minimum for you, but wanting to tell everyone else that they're doing a lot. So they're currently pulling away entirely, so that way when they come towards you, you'll be excited for what they're offering you, even if it's less than what they were giving you beforehand, because they starved your attention for them. I don't like that. F that. If someone's doing that to you, cross watcher, if this is not you, if you're not doing anything like that, don't come for me in the comments, all right? If it's not you, only hurt dogs holler. If it ain't you, don't worry about it. But this is for a Gemini that may be dealing with someone who's being hot and cold with them right now, was doing bare minimum with them originally, went quiet, and now is coming back to give some attention, but it feels like it's just, it feels manipulative. Clarify that Five of Swords. Clarify that Five of Swords. The Two of Cups. You guys may have a karmic soulmate contract going on here. You guys have a soulmate contract I feel like you're fulfilling right now, Gemini, where you guys are here to learn from each other, to teach each other, and then this is a point where you find your strength and get out. Gemini, I feel like you're being tested by the universe to see how much you will put up with before you're like, no, I deserve better. I'm going to choose me. I deserve better. You're not going to gaslight me into believing that you were some sort of, amazing partner when you weren't. I don't care if you tell our friends that you were great or my family that you were great. I know what really happened, blah, blah, blah. Because Gemini, you're actively manifesting something that you're wishing for as we speak. You just need to make space for it. Someone's really trying to get you at a lower value. Someone wants to make you see that what they're offering you is top quality when it's not. And once you start seeing what's out there, Three of Cups, you'll see that there's plenty of people out there who are going to want to do for you and not make you feel like you're begging or make you feel entitled or make you feel like you're doing something wrong for wanting at least the bare minimum and then a little bit above the bar. The bar is in hell in regards to this with that devil and the Five of Swords. I'm sorry. This is kind of screaming someone who wants you to think that it's okay to cheat. It's okay to go a couple days without talking. It's like someone's wanting to desensitize you to the fact that no couples actually talk every day. What are you talking about, Gemini? We talk twice a week. That's perfect. You're needy. It's like, no. So Gemini, I feel like you got something better heading towards you. I saw it with that Seven of Pentacles and the Magician, that you've got someone special along the way to not settle. Four of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the Hermit. Gemini, you're in the building stages of manifestation with that Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. And what I feel like your result will be is the Four of Wands, which is beautiful. That's a partnership that feels stable and secure, where everyone feels like their needs are being met. And if they're not being met, they talk about it and see if things can, improve. This person, Gemini, I feel like this is someone that wants to have control over the situation and have you at their convenience and make you feel like you're crazy for even wanting more than that. But the Gemini that I'm reading for, I feel like you already have clocked that and you've already been scanning the dating scene to see what else is out there, because this person's not talking to you right now. They're not talking to you right now. So you have every right to do what you got to do if you're not in a relationship where someone's treating you. So I'm going to pull the hidden messages. I choose me. Did I not say that? Did I not say that? Rewind, Gemini. Did I not say I don't know if it was verbatim. No, I said it. I said it. I said, I deserve better. I choose me. No, I said, you deserve better. You choose me. Something like that. I said that. I said that. You lost me. Final straw. Self-respect. Power move. Gemini, this is you. This is you being like, I choose me. Screw this shit. Screw this. Unsent messages. What was never said. Holding back. Drafted and erased. Some of you Geminis, I feel like you're going to walk away from the situation not even sending a goodbye text. You feel like they don't deserve it. You may have drafted up one a few different times, but then you deleted it. I never meant enough. Unseen, unchosen, rejected. So yeah, Gemini, if you've got someone that's in and out or makes you feel bad for wanting to be treated good, block. Block. Definitely do what you gotta do. Don't force the message if it doesn't resonate with you, but it feels like you're manifesting something better. I already knew right away that that energy was not, it already came in kind of icky. Now again, cross-watcher, if you're treating Gemini great, then that's not you. Don't worry about it. On to the Cancers. All right, deck swap. I'm gonna use a different one. Pull out the alien cards. All right, Cancer, what up? Let's see what's going on for you guys. Oh, you're welcome. What do we have for Cancer this week? The Emperor hopped out. Beautiful. Someone may be taking their control back, their power back in some way. Cancer, what do we have for Cancer? 2 more shuffles for Cancer. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer. Hey, get over here. Your person's feelings for you. We have the Death card. That's major for Scorpio. Their intentions. We have the 5 of Cups. Scorpio energy again. We have the Empress. Their behavior towards you. The Empress. That's Taurus, Libra energy. Your feelings for them. The Wheel of Fortune. What the? The overall energy for the two of you this week is the Lover's card. Holy smokes. Influenced by the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. This one I'm going to have to unpack because this one's giving me a lot of mixed messages, but there's a lot of major arcana activity here. Someone's feelings are changing. Someone's going through a death and rebirth. With that Empress being their behavior towards you this week, the Empress comes in with growth, new beginnings, a birth of something. The Death card, as feelings, talks about a shedding of something, a transformation, ending, doing things differently. 5 of Cups as their intentions. That's the intent to grieve the old version, grieve mistakes, grieve messing something up, grieving disappointment. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you Cancers, you may have just recently completed a karmic cycle with somebody, and it feels like you're getting some sort of reward because of it. I like that you've got the Wheel of Fortune card. I just need to see if you and this person have this success story or if you and another have this success story because of a karmic lesson that you just completed. Some of you finally getting closure about something. Someone here may be thankful and grateful that a situation didn't kill the relationship. All right, let me just clarify. Clarify this person's feelings for Cancer. Because at first, that kind of looked like someone's feeling like they're grieving a relationship, that something ended. But that Empress tells me something else. Page of Wands. Clarifying their feelings for you, I got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is enthusiasm. It's excitement. It's giddiness. Usually surrounds messages. Someone feeling excited and giddy surrounding a message. Someone's receiving a message and it makes them feel excited. I don't know if you're the one sending that message, Cancer, or if it's this person, but someone's feeling really giddy and excited surrounding a message. The Fool on the bottom, major for Aries. That's a new beginning. That's new opportunities to do things differently, to write a story from a blank slate. And the Temperance card, major for Sagittarius. There's a lot of major arcana activity here. And the World card. I've got all major arcanas minus 3 cards. Cancer, someone's really excited about some sort of communication with you this week. Like someone's feeling giddy. So I don't know if it's because they thought that they were on, the deathbed in regards to the relationship with you, or if they've had some sort of change of heart and has resuscitated the situation from a very dangerous space. Because with the Death card and the 5 of Cups being here, it does signify that there was something that was coming towards 2 people really dangerously, emotionally wise. Like maybe some hurtful things were said, some actions were done, something like that, where someone felt like something should have been over already. Someone feels like they're escaping like a death sentence in regards to the relationship and feeling relieved. I'm seeing like, whew, like that. Whew. Like someone's reading a message this week and their response is, whew. That was a close call. So I don't know if you and someone had an argument recently and they thought that this connection was donezo or what. But that Page of Wands is kind of showing me someone feeling enthused again. So let's clarify your feelings, Cancer. You got the Wheel of Fortune, which is the card of expect the unexpected. It's also the card of closure, getting the closure that you're looking for to move forward. It's also about karmic lessons. Now, even married couples go through karmic lessons throughout the course of their marriages. I've seen married couples go through a lot of different karmic lessons, which helps the relationship grow and evolve. But sometimes those types of karmic lessons are deal breakers for a relationship where the relationship doesn't get another story. Clarify that 5 of Wands, please. The 10 of Wands. Repeated 10s, and then the 5 of Wands on the bottom. Repeated 10s, and I got the 10 of Cups over here. 10 of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune. This is you holding on to this person, Cancer. Not letting go. Not giving up. Not giving up on each other. There was a close call. I keep on getting close call. Where there was some tears, there was some sadness, there was some regret. Someone feeling like they messed up. It's like I can get someone to say, oh, I done it now. I did it now. I did it this time. Clarify that 5 of Cups, please. Clarify that 5 of Cups, please. The 3 of Pentacles. And I see the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands too, right underneath that. Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. Earth energy is the 3 of Pentacles. Someone's feeling like a conversation is happening that's allowing everyone to get their feelings across, to get their ideas out there of what's going on here or what needs to happen. Because with the Empress being this person's behavior, this is talking about a seed being planted that someone's nurturing and growing. And when you look at the Lovers card, it's the Empress and the Emperor. And when we were doing the pre-shuffle, Cancer, remember the Emperor hopped out. Remember, the Emperor hopped out. So we got this person showing up with the Empress. The Emperor hopped out earlier. It feels like you and someone are getting your situation in order. You guys are, you know, checks and balances. You guys are crossing your T's, dotting your I's, getting something together, figuring something out, finally getting on the same page. Finally getting on the same page about something. Because the Ten of Cups with the Six of Wands as the overall energy, with the Lover's card, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. The Six of Wands talks about overcoming challenges, rising above situations that may have, you know, pulled out the wheel, you know, the wind out of someone's sails. And the Ten of Cups is a happy outcome, a success story. You're having a success story with someone this week, Cancer. But I'm strongly getting either you're saying this or your person. Someone's like, whew, that was a close one. I thought that one was going to like do us in. And I don't know the logistics around that. I feel like it's going to be different for many of you Cancers. All right, clarify that Lover's card. The Four of Wands. Cancer, I think you got the best read of the day. This could definitely work between you and this person. But I'm nosy. I kind of want to know what was the close call. What actually happened? Did someone say something that someone was offended by? Did someone do something that disrespected the relationship? Did someone not appreciate? What was the thing? And who's the one that did it? I mean, I guess it's not important. As long as you guys were able to overcome it, that's the best. But I kind of want to know for the class so everyone learns what not to do or what not to. Let me just get one more card on what could have went down. Actually, I'm going to use a different tarot deck. Hold on. What was the biggest blockage for Cancer in this situation, please? What was the biggest blockage? The Hanged Man and the Six of Pentacles. The Hanged Man shows up when the relationship is paused. No one's doing anything. Everything's just up in the air. But that's telling me the reaction to something. It's not telling me what actually happened. It's just telling me the result of what happened. All right, let's just pause our relationship and take a moment to reflect on things, and we'll resume later. So it's showing me the after. Six of Pentacles talks about equal partnerships, giving to it mutually. Maybe someone was treating someone like it was unrequited, one-sided. Maybe someone felt like they were doing all of the giving, and another person just happily took everything. And someone's like, wait a minute, I feel like I'm doing all of the work in this relationship. Are you going to am I in this by myself? Maybe someone felt like they were being taken advantage of. And someone didn't realize that's what the other person felt, because they may have assumed someone liked to assume the role of the giver, the doer, the one that always reaches out first. Something like that. It's like I'm generally getting someone who's feeling a genuine, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. It's like someone may have not known that they were doing it. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups on the bottom, Three of Cups. Either way, Cancer, it feels like around this time frame, you're feeling good about what's transpired, and someone's feeling relieved that there's another chance here. But I don't have that you guys broke up. I don't even feel like you guys were already in a relationship yet. It feels like it was getting there. I got the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone may have taken too many timeouts in the relationship where someone just felt like someone wasn't given enough. But it looks like the timeout was to go inward to see how much more to give. Like sometimes people go quiet right before they're about to announce a desire for something more. It's like someone making certain that that's what they really want before they go all in. Tell me more about that Ten of Cups, please, for Cancer this week. The Fool. And the Three of Swords. Yeah, a new start after some hurt. There could have been a temporary separation for some of you. There could have been worries of other people being involved. It does look like there's some sort of new chance to do things differently after a close call. After a close call. Someone intends to release something. Whoever this person is, they're intending to feel sorry, to feel some sort of sorrow for something. But it's their behavior that's telling me that it's something that's helpful. Tell me more about how Cancer feels about this person. The Magician. And the Ten of Wands again. You keep on coming in with the Ten of Wands, indicating that you're holding on. You're not letting go of this person. You're holding on. You're not letting go. You're someone that sees the worth. You see the potential. You're not a quitter. When it becomes too much to bear, that's when you walk away. But if you feel like someone is worth it to you, Cancer will hold on tightly with those little claws. I'm not letting go. Oh, Cancer, it feels like you and someone got your crap together. It feels like this was like, yeah. It feels like you guys are either, hold on, I feel like I want one more message before I pull the hidden messages cards. It's like with that Temperance being here, with the Fool and the Star, you guys were able to come together and find some sort of compromise, some sort of balance, some sort of agreement that allows you both to be happy with the Star card and have a fresh start and end of an uncomfortable situation. Thank you, Candace. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So let's get the hidden messages. Now, for zodiac signs that came through this reading, I've got strong fixed energy. So Taurus, Scorpio, a lot of Scorpio. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Gemini is here, Sagittarius is here, Pisces is here, Aries, but it could be any zodiac sign. Oh, and Libra too. A lot of Scorpio though. So I don't know if something happened during Scorpio season and you guys are finally sorting through that in Sagittarius season. But it looks like it has a good turnout, a good turnaround. All right, so for my complicated group, let's see what's going on with you guys. Confused as hell, no clarity, no labels, emotional chaos. The tea is cold now, no more drama, over it, past expired. Someone here is not getting a success story after a close call. It feels like that call was all that was needed for someone to walk away. So there's a Cancer out there that may have already exited the situation before someone had this realization about something, or that's flipped. Dreaming of you, nostalgia, fantasy, wishful thinking. Someone is daydreaming about you, Cancer. Someone's in the Six of Cups energy. Someone is longing for you, missing you, wondering what you're up to, if you've moved on, if you're seeing other people. You never really loved me. Truth revealed, illusion shattered, heartbreak, new life begins. Yeah, some of you Cancers, I feel like you're choosing new paths right now while someone is thinking about you and missing you, but you've had enough. You feel like the situation is too fast past due, and you're walking away from someone, choosing a new path for yourself, Cancer. But for the majority of you Cancers, it does feel like you're giving to something because someone is showing up the way that they need to show up, which is all you wanted. Aw, thank you. I don't know how to say that name. Nakawc. You predicted last week that Cancer would miss their flight, and guess who it was? You're so on point. Nice. Thank you for that feedback. Thank you for that confirmation. I appreciate that. Aw, and thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. I love it when you guys tell me the updates. It makes me happy. All right, Cancer, on to Leo. Or have a great weekend, Cancer. On to Leo. All right, got my cards mixed up this time. One second. Okay, you belong in that pile. All right. Hi, Leo. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on with you this week. Oh, hold on. I need my chapstick really quick. And yay, the sun is coming out. I said earlier that it was cloudy out there, and I have a lot of errands to run where I don't want to get rained on, and I was hoping that the sun comes out. And look, during Leo's reading. You can probably tell because my room's getting brighter. Well, look at that. All right. Leo, what do we have for Leo this week? What's going on in Leo's romantic love life this week? How does their person currently feel about Leo this week? How does Leo's person currently feel about them? And how does Leo feel about them as well? For the next 7 days, what do we have for Leo? Leo, I posted your weekly reading yesterday. It was good. Definitely someone adoring you. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Leos. Hey, get over here. All right, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 8 of Wands. Their intentions, we have the Hermit, major for Virgo. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Your feelings for this person, we have Temperance, major for Sagittarius. And the overall energy we have is the Queen of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. You had this in your feelings position for your person yesterday, in your yesterday's reading. So it came out again, but this time it's not in your feelings position. Sorry, there's a hair tickling me. Okay, so let's start with your person's feelings. We have the 8 of Wands. This is excitement. The 8 of Wands comes in when someone's excited to talk to someone, to reach out to someone, to visit someone. You got someone excited, whatever, with something to do with the 2 of you. For some of you, this person may have been a bit quiet recently, and now they're coming out of their hiding space to be social. We have the 7 of Wands, and then we have the King of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom. A 7 of Wands, huh? 7 of Wands comes in when you feel like you have to fight a little harder, otherwise you might lose something. The 8 of Wands was their original feelings, Leo, telling me that they're excited about you. They get, you know, butterflies reaching out to you. There's a lot of desire here, a lot of playfulness. But for some reason, they're feeling this week that they might have to fight a little harder to continue that engagement with you. And that might be because of this Queen of Swords. You might feel like you've got to approach the situation differently this time around, Leo, in order to get something to work out in your favor and the favor of the both of you. Because you've got the Temperance card as your feelings. You're wanting things to be fair. You're wanting things to be equal. You're wanting to make certain that you're giving to someone who gives to you in return. You may not appreciate this person withdrawing their energy for a little bit without letting you know what's going on. So you might have found that as disrespectful in the relationship, and this person had no idea that they were upsetting you. Because originally this person was telling me that they're excited to reach out to you and see how you're doing, but they might be met with a different response than what they're expecting. And with the 3 of Pentacles being their behavior towards you, it does look like they're trying to cooperate. They're trying to get on the same page as you. They may not have had any idea of the fact that they were possibly like leaving you feeling some sort of way in regards to their communication pattern. Yeah. It feels like you've got someone that's learning in real time that like going a couple days without even saying hello is not how you build with a Leo. this feels like it's in the early building stages, Leo, where you guys are texting, hanging out from time to time, but that there's times where this person might dip in their communication, and it leaves you feeling like you can't be emotionally safe with this person because you need consistency. Because with the Hermit as their intentions, it does tell me that from time to time, this person, you know, chills out and just goes in hiding or in hermit mode and is not really sociable with you. And that's what you're feeling concerned about. It's like, wow, one moment they're like flirting or engaging with each other, and then next minute they don't text me as much. So let's clarify your feelings, Leo. Because it does show me that this person was very eager and excited to come talk to you, or it will be this week. Why the Temperance card for how Leo feels about this person? The Six of Swords, and I got the Chariot, and I got the Strength card. Leo, I feel like this week you're moving forward with this person, yes, but you're also moving at a slower pace than what you normally do. Okay, normally Leos are more high energy, more spunky, more let's go for it, let's have fun. But this week your approach is a little bit more calmer, but you're moving forward, you know, regardless. You want to get to know this person further. It's like this is not a deal breaker for you, but it's enough for you to be like watching them. And I got that same exact message for you yesterday. You're like, hey, I'll continue talking to this person, but I also keep my eyes peeled. You're someone very confident in yourself. For some of you, there could be travel involved. I got all my travel cards here. For some of you, someone may be traveling a lot, so they're in and out of, you know, contact, whether they're, you know, on a flight and has their phone on airplane mode and can't talk as much, or someone is just busy right now. Someone could be very busy traveling right now, or if someone lives at a distance from you, there just could be other factors going on. Let me clarify this Queen of Swords for you. But I feel like this person's actually listening to what you have to say this week and is doing the changes that I feel like you'll be happy about. Clarify that Queen of Swords. Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Yep, that just confirms everything I just said. Yeah, Leo, you are very attracted to this person and you're a very confident person. You know your value, you know your worth. That's the freaking Queen of Wands. That's you. But late at night, negative thoughts start to surface and you start to stress about this person and their loyalty to you and what they want with you. And I see a cell phone right here, perhaps indicating that there's times where you send them a text and then you look at your phone and you're like, wow, it's been 45 minutes and they haven't responded yet. But it shows me it was read. What the fudge? Or you're seeing them posting things on social media, but still hasn't gotten back to their phone call with you. And it starts to get you really stressed out that this person is not into you. You don't like the quietness. High Priestess. You don't like it when they go quiet. And meanwhile, back over here with this person, I feel like they are the type of person that does just chill on their own, and then they reset, recharge their batteries, and then they're playful again. It feels like you got an introvert on your hands, Leo. Where is that hair coming from? Oh, I finally got it. Oh my goodness, it was tickling me. For some of you Leos, you've got someone that is an introvert, and you're more of an extrovert. Did I just miss somebody? Thank you, Lisa. Yesterday's Leo reading was spot on. I listened to it 3 times. Thanks for the personal reading. Aw, you're welcome, Lisa. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, Leo, whoever this person is, I'm strongly getting that I actually feel like this is someone who's innocent. I feel like this is the one case, the one situation where I feel like it's okay to hear them out when it comes to going quiet for a couple days. You guys know I don't like it when people don't, you know, you guys know I'm on your side when it comes to in and out communication. I do like consistency just like you, but I feel like in this person's situation, I don't feel like it was intentional. But I feel like once they hear that you don't appreciate that, they're going to actually make changes. And that's what we want. That's what we want. We want to be able to be like, hey, you did something the other day and I didn't like it. This is what you did. You want someone to be like, oh, I didn't realize I hurt your feelings. I'm so sorry. I'm going to do better on that. I promise you. And then they actually do get better. That's what you want. That's what you want. So cross-watcher, I got you. I got you. It feels like, Leo, you got someone that really is excited to build something with you, and I feel like you guys are still learning each other and how you both operate. That's what temperance does. Temperance is blending of energies, right? You need time to blend those energies, otherwise it's not going to be right. Think of, I used to call this my energetic bartender. I used to call temperance the bartender. Would you go up to a bar and be like, hey, can I get a Long Island iced tea? And then they start to get the ingredients going and you're like, no, just give it to me now. That's going to taste like crap. But if you give them time to do the little shaker stuff, you know, shake the ingredients together, that Long Island iced tea will be perfect. Actually, I don't drink, so maybe we'll use the example of a iced coffee, brown sugar, shaken espresso from Starbucks. You wouldn't want it until it was fully shaken. So that's what the temperance does. The temperance is trying to blend you guys' personalities together, your behavior traits, your boundaries and triggers. It's trying to get you guys to find a medium where you both can work together as a team while also not having to reduce your standards. And I don't know, I like it. I like it. This looks like it's a good success rate. Clarify that Three of Pentacles for this person that's coming towards Leo. For some of you may have met this person at the workplace, whether they came into your work, you came into theirs, or you guys work together. Why the Three of Pentacles? The Four of Swords and the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. So we got repeated fours, we got repeated sixes, and we got repeated nines. Those numbers might mean something to you. By the way, Leo, I'm getting that this person may have just took a little bit of a day off for themselves to just regenerate, to rest, Four of Swords, but in the back of their mind, they're wanting to build with you, Four of Wands. And the Six of Wands is showing me that you could be getting a lot of attention from this person this week. The Moon, the Star. Yeah. Anything else for Leo? Tell me more about how Leo will feel about this. The Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles. You're going to feel like, you know, bringing up your wants and what you don't want is safe to do with this person. I feel like with this Five of Swords being here with the King of Pentacles, this is kind of showing me that you're able to put a grounded layer of energy on something that typically starts fights. Typically starts fights. Because the King of Pentacles is telling me that you're grounding what could have been a fight. You're grounding the energy in a more stable fashion. Because I am getting, for some of you Leos, this could actually turn into an argument if it wasn't for the fact that this person is quick to go inward and to reflect instead of deflect. But some of you Leos might have someone that might try to deflect and start to point the finger at you in some regard and actually cause an argument to where you start to feel like you just need to pull away yourself. But I feel like that's a small percentage of you. So let's get the hidden messages. So for zodiac signs that came through, I have Pisces, I have Virgo, I have Cancer, I have Sagittarius, and Pisces again. You know what? I want another card on their feelings for you. 1 second. I'm going to use these cards. Can I get another card on how this person feels about Leo this week? Their current feelings for Leo this week? The Queen of Wands. And then I see the Fool on the bottom. This person finds you very good looking, very passionate, And passion doesn't always show up as love. Passion can be, don't mess with me. You know, this person just feels like you're in your power and that you are a very confident person. So you came in with this Queen of Wands twice, indicating that you're not insecure, you're not insecure about who you are and what you represent, but you will not tolerate, you know, disrespect. So you're not afraid to call something out. All right, now let's do the hidden messages. For the group that are in more complicated situations. Energy return, alignment, spiritual reset, coming back online. Someone here may have taken a break from internet, may have taken a break from social media, taken a break from using their cell phone, and may have needed a little bit of a breather from it. And that is what the Four of Swords over here talks about as well. And is coming back around to talk and is excited to reach out to you, not realizing that reset was not something that Leo was happy about because of being left in the dark about what was going on. Like if someone just said, hey, I'm going to take a little break from social media and texting, things like that. I'll see you in a couple of days. That would be different. I never meant enough. Unseen, unchosen, rejected. Some of you Leos may be feeling like you just keep on dealing with people that show up for you, get your attention, and then they don't actually pick you, and you're over it. Or someone's feeling like you didn't pick them. Never really over. Lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. Someone here may be dealing with a unread message or a call that was never returned at the time I'm recording this. Scared that they just were never meant enough. And I feel like that's why the Queen of Swords is here with the Nine of Swords, Leo. For some of you, if someone hasn't returned your text or your call in the last couple of days, a part of me feels like someone's getting ready to reach out to you and they're not expecting you to feel the way that you do. And that's why this card came out. Hot and cold, mixed signals. Yeah, some of you Leos, you're feeling like someone's giving you a lot of mixed signals and you want to talk to them about it. Stat. Pronto. ASAP. Because you're not wanting to feel played. You don't want someone to lead you on. So you're someone that's okay with confrontation. You're not afraid of confrontation, even if it becomes, you know, turns into an argument like we saw earlier with that Five of Swords, but something stabilizes with that King of Pentacles. All right, so I hope that helps, Leo. Do check out your reading I posted yesterday. It was a good one. All right, it'll be the most recent video under, you got videos, you got live stream. You'll see it under the video tab. It's most recent. Or go to the December playlist. It's the most recent video there, if you want, of course. All right, enjoy the rest of your weekend, Leo. On to the Virgos. Hi, Virgo. I hope you guys are doing amazing. It feels like the sun's going down again. All right, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo this week? Virgo, what do we have for Virgo this week? 2 more shuffles for Virgo. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. All right, Virgo, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 4 of Swords. Their intentions with you this week, we have the Magician. Their behavior and actions, we have the Emperor, major for Aries. Repeated 4s. Your feelings for this person, the 7 of Pentacles. And the overall energy is the 8 of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy coming through. Someone's trying to take back control in this situation with you. They may feel like briefly they lost control. I don't know what they're talking about. It's like they're telling me that something didn't work the way that they had originated or planned, and they're trying to see if they can get that to still work out. But I don't know what they're talking about, so let me just start clarifying. Let's start with their feelings. We got the Four of Swords. For those of you, if you're not speaking to each other right now, they feel like it's just a temporary break. They're trying to figure out a way to like come towards this. Why the Four of Swords? Three of Pentacles. And the World card. Virgo, you got somebody, ooh, and the Moon card, and the Ace of Wands, and the Hierophant, the Chariot, the Strength card. Holy smokes, that's a lot of majors. Virgo, you got somebody here that's wanting to reach a goal with you, and they feel like they didn't reach it. So they're trying to do it again. It's like they're going back to the drawing board in regards to what steps that they need to take in order to like get some sort of control back. The number 42 could mean something to you. But the word control back doesn't sit right with me. I'm just trying to see what they're talking about because I don't have any negative cards on the table. How does Virgo feel about this person? The Seven of Pentacles tells me that you've invested some time into the situation and you're not walking away from it. Why the Seven of Pentacles? The Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles. Cancer had the Wheel of Fortune. Virgo, you feel like something's spinning around back in your favor around this time frame. You feel like you're the one that's got the control here, the power. The wheel spins in your favor. It's on your side of the table. The wheel, whatever is happening right now, Virgo, in your love life, it's in your highest good. It's working for you. It's not working against you. So just trust the process. Trust that something's going to work out in your favor. So let's clarify this person's intentions. The Magician, as their intentions, tells me that this person's intending to go into their bag of tricks to figure out how to, get something working with you the way that they had intended. They're being resourceful. They're being creative with their approach with you. The Magician also talks about communication. It's ruled by Mercury, which is your planet ruler. So they're trying to create a way to talk to you about something that they want. Why the Magician? The King of Swords and the Temperance card. They want to speak to you about something that they feel like you guys can be on board with. You guys can compromise with. They're trying to curate a plan that will benefit the both of you, not just them. Because maybe in the recent past, what they were wanting to achieve was more to benefit them. And you were like, Could be what I'm getting off of that. So let's clarify their behavior. Let's see why that Emperor is here. Why the Emperor? The Five of Cups and the Five of Wands. Yeah, someone's feeling like they have to gain control back after disappointing you. Someone feels like they kind of like added a layer of shame to the situation, and they're trying to get their grounding back. They're trying to like get some sort of control back. Maybe they're trying to control their emotions. That's what it could be. Okay, hold on, rewind, because I'm not seeing anything negative on this table. So the more, well, aside from the Five of Cups, the more I get into the meat and potatoes of the situation, you may be dealing with someone that feels like they have to control their emotions, because they may have said some things that may have made you feel like they were being, emotionally hostile, or being very pessimistic, or trying to get you to do something that you didn't want to do and then started to have a fit about it. Someone may be trying to ground their emotions here to still be with you. Someone may feel like they took something really, really personally and made you feel like the bad guy, bad girl in the situation. And it's kind of telling me that this person's realizing that they may have stepped over the line, but they're trying to control that. Okay. So let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. So Virgo, it does feel to me, and then I see the Two of Wands right underneath that. Two of Wands is my planning card. It seems to me that you and this person are going to get together around this time frame and really try and enjoy each other's company while also trying to put forth a lot of improvement to the relationship. Okay? It feels like you guys are working together this week. You guys are finding a game plan to where everyone's getting what they're wanting out of this situation. It feels like a very mature conversation is happening where someone's taking accountability for the reaction of something that they didn't get what they wanted. Yeah, someone may have had an outburst because they weren't getting what they wanted. Whether that outburst led to them, going quiet for a bit, turning off their social medias, not giving you much access to them or something. But it was a break that was actually beneficial. It was a break that was actually beneficial because it shined the light on their own behavior. I feel like, Virgo, by you standing firm on what you want and don't want, it's actually going to benefit you in the long run, okay? I feel like you've helped someone learn a valuable lesson this week. It's kind of what it feels like. Tell me more about how Virgo feels about this person. The Knight of Swords and the Hermit. You're feeling like this person is needing to come to you with some information, with some answers, and that you don't feel like you need to do anything at this point. It's a waiting game at this moment. You're not the one that's in pursuit of reaching out to this person. It's the other way around, is what that's telling me. And that's what that told me earlier with the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You're on the receiving end of someone, speaking to you about how they feel. Tell me more about how this person feels about Virgo. The Five of Pentacles. And I see the Four of Wands on the bottom. They're feeling like their previous actions had led to no support from you. Not getting any support from you at all. And I feel like that's why the Five of Cups is here. It feels like they were feeling some sort of way about the whole situation, feeling sad about the situation, but then gained some clarity onto their own behavior and understood why you may have pulled back in the first place. It's like someone's understanding why you had to protect your own self and back away from the relationship for a bit while they figured out what they need to figure out. That's showing strong boundaries, Virgo. You've got some strong boundaries is what I'm seeing here. No matter how much you like someone or want to be with someone, you're not going to tolerate any disrespect or to made to feel that you have to do something that you don't want to do to show that you care about somebody. Is what that's telling me. Anything else? This was a very straight to the point reading. I get that a lot for you, Virgo. You guys come in with the receipts and you just like boop, 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 where I don't have to like play MacGyver to see what's going on with the two of you. Two of Swords and the Death card. So right now, Virgo, until this conversation happens, it's kind of going either direction at this point on the future of the relationship. But I do see this person reaching out and trying to like stabilize their reaction and not put pressure on you in some way. It's like they were trying to put pressure on you in some way to do something that they wanted you to do, and you didn't want to do it. I don't know what it is. It's like they were requesting something that you were not wanting. So it kind of led to like a stalemate, Two of Swords. Let me see if I can get some more info from my hidden messages, because the tarot is not giving me more than what they have already showed me. Usually that happens when I already got the message out and there's no need to dive any deeper. I gave you my all, overgiving, drain, love unreturned. For some of you Virgos, you've already invested a lot into this person and you were feeling frustrated that they were requesting more before reciprocating what you've already done. That one's going to hit home for somebody. That one's going to hit home for somebody. It's like I have a Virgo that's like, wait a minute. You're requesting all of this after I already did all of that? But what are you doing? What are you bringing? What, am I missing something? I feel like you've got someone that may have gotten to the point where they may have gotten accustomed to your generosity or your giving nature to where it became entitlement. And when you didn't do something that they wanted you to do, I don't know what it was, they felt offended that you would not, oblige. And it feels like a little bit of a break lets them realize, oh, okay, Virgo's been doing a lot for me. I overreacted. I felt the rejection and it hurt me, but I understand why Virgo did it. It feels like that. It feels like that. You started to feel like the love wasn't being returned. This person was just getting comfortable taken. What if, regret, overanalyzing. Someone's got a lot of regrets in regards to you, Virgo. Someone's got a lot of regrets. Someone's regretting how they handled something. Someone wishes that they could turn back the clock and not do something or not react a certain way, not say something. You're my obsession, unhealthy attachment, fixated, no peace. For some of you Virgos, it gets a little darker. Hold on. For some of you Virgos, someone may have been too attached to you and you needed them to back off a little bit. Maybe they were getting too clingy, too emotional, too controlling, too possessive. Because remember at the very beginning of the reading, I was looking at the spread. I'm like, the spread looks nice. But I kept on getting the term controlling, get control back, get control back. And even though the spread looked like it was filled with a lot of the high vibrational tarot cards, the fact of someone wanting to get control back just didn't sit right by me. So the more I'm diving into this reading, Virgo, you may have been dealing with someone that became codependent on needing you for a lot, and when you weren't continuously doing it, it set them off. Like, Virgo said no, what the fudge? Virgo doesn't like me anymore? Instead of thinking, okay, I've taken a lot from Virgo. Where have I been showing up for them? They've been doing a lot for me. Have I been reciprocating? So Virgo, it feels like someone's possibly having a huge realization that you're just wanting reciprocation before doing anything more. You know, you don't do anything to receive, but when you're in a relationship, it can't be the one person keeping the boat up afloat and the other one just sits there while you're paddling along. It doesn't work that way. I already read that one. So Virgo, because your reading was very quick and to the point, I'm going to pull from another set of cards, another set of oracles. I left when things got hard. Someone may have taken off once there was things needing to be returned, like expectations needing to be met. Like someone is comfortable with getting people to do things for them, but when it's them needing to return the favor, that's when someone just like, we have too many differences in values. I haven't given up on us yet. So Virgo, I feel like you and another person have not totally given up on each other just yet, but you're looking over the difference in values and beliefs, and you guys are trying to figure out if you guys can find some common ground or if this is a sign for you to just take off from the situation and not give to it any further. But what remains consistent is you got some strong boundaries for yourself. Never let that go. Because it's going to work out in your favor with that Wheel of Fortune there. It's going to work out in your favor. What that means, I don't know. But you'll be happy about it is what that's telling me. So for zodiac signs that came through your reading, Virgo, I have Aries. Oh, by the way, I'm posting your new weekly tomorrow morning, Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. A lot of fixed energy, actually. A lot of fixed energy, specifically Scorpio. Virgo is here. Sagittarius is here. Gemini is here. Aries is here. That's the main ones that wanted to come through, okay? So I hope that helps. On to Libra. You know, I do this every single day. You would think I would have the order of zodiac signs friggin' like quickly there. One second, Rooney. All right. Hi, Libra. Oh, you're watching from Denmark? Awesome. I have not been outside of the USA much. I've only been outside the country once, and that was because of a cruise, so I don't really count that as out of the country. I want to go to Ireland so bad, and Japan. Anyway, back to the reading. All right, Libra. What do we have for Libra this week? What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? Dang, there's a lot of places I want to go to. I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Ireland. Libra, are you planning a trip with somebody? Or are you talking to someone that lives out of the country from where you're residing at? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. All right, your person's feelings for you. We have Judgment, major for Scorpio. Their intent, we have the Hermit, major for Virgo. Their behavior and actions, we have the 4 of Wands. This looks great. Someone's having a huge wake-up call about you. How does Libra feel? Page of Wands, you like them too. What's the overall energy? The 9 of Cups. All right, Libra, you do like this person, but I feel like you're at a different level of liking this person than they are. I feel like this person is kind of like ahead of you in that sense. I'll definitely dive in deeper to see what's going on. But it does show me that you're connecting with someone this week that excites you, makes you feel enthused, just makes you feel giddy when you see their name show up on your cell phone. It feels good. It feels lighthearted. This person, however, this person may be already planning how they're going to introduce you to their family if you're not already in a relationship. All right, clarify the Judgment card. 2 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This person is trying to reflect on you guys' history together, 6 of Cups, and look at all the memories you've created, 6 of Cups, to see if you guys could really go far. 10 of Pentacles is the highest you can get. Libra, it feels like someone's going back and forth with how they want to approach the are we more official topic. That's what it feels like. And for others, there could be, for some of you, there could have been a situation where you guys kind of put a little bit of a temporary pause on your connection and someone's like, all right, let's give this another chance. That's for someone here. It feels like if there was a pause, it was temporary. It wasn't like this long, dragged out situation. Long enough for someone to go inward on what they really want and don't want. Someone's having a light bulb moment. Because with that 10 of Pentacles clarifying their feelings, this is someone that feels like you make sense in their life on the long term. 10 of Pentacles is picturing someone at your family table during holidays. It's like, yeah, I can see Libra there. I can see Libra sitting next to Grandpa Joe and, you know, my Aunt Sally. I can see that. That's what that 10 of Pentacles is showing me. And the reason why I don't feel like you're already in that relationship just yet, Libra, is because your energy in this reading feels very fresh, feels like You're excited to talk to this person as if there's a lot to learn about them. Let me just clarify your feelings to rule out whether you have long history with this person or if this is someone new. Clarify that Page of Wands for how Libra feels about this person this week. Ooh, you don't trust them though. Shit, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know if it's because of your past, Libra, or your past with this person, but Libra, it's like you're talking to this person, you get excited to talk to this person, but you don't trust them. I was not expecting that. You're pretty much saying, oh yeah, I'll flirt with them. I'll answer their texts. Yeah, sure. But I don't trust them right now. So I need a little bit more time. It's kind of what you're telling me. Oh, wait a minute. Back it a little bit. 5 of Cups, past disappointment. Judgment was their original feelings. There could have been something that recently happened between you and this person, Libra, that they're wanting forgiveness on to get back to the relationship building. It's like, all right, I'm sorry. Can we, like, it's the holiday season. Can we, like, move past this? I got you going to my family's house. It's just, it feels like this person's really wanting to get past any disappointment and get back to the building, get back to the relationship. Let me get another card on your feelings, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. I want to see if you're able to, you know, move past this, or if this is just something that's going to be you know, something that drags your relationship down a little bit. Clarify this 7 of Swords. Page of Wands again. Libra, you are just not telling me anything. You're like, 6 of Pentacles. You're enjoying their generosity this week. You're enjoying their giving. It's like you're keeping this to yourself because you don't want the generosity to stop. You don't want the communication to stop. You want them to continue to give you attention and, you know, reach out. You're afraid that if you tell them you don't trust this, they will stop altogether. And it's not what you're wanting. I don't know how I feel about that. Hold on. I don't know how I feel about that, Libra. Ooh, Justice. You might feel like that's what they're deserving. You may feel like this is karma. This is justice being served. So Libra, it feels like you do want a future with this person, but you're wanting justice to be served first. Hold on. Tell me more about how Libra feels about this person this week. What is Libra's current feelings this week? 9 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. And then I see the 8 of Swords right underneath that. You're very attracted to this person, Libra. You find them very good looking. Could be a Leo. You find them very good looking. But there's something here that you don't want to overlook. Something's gotten you in your head, Libra, about the situation, 8 of Swords. And since this person took time to figure things out with that Hermit, you feel like you deserve that same consideration. You're like, fair is fair. You took time out to figure out what you want with me. Now I'm going to take time to figure out what I want with you. And then I see the Queen of Swords. So you might be flipping the script a little bit and just playing their game that you felt like they were doing to you. All right, let me get back to the main spread. You didn't really tell me much about why you don't trust them. Actually, let me get one more. The Knight of Cups. You still want to pursue this romantically, though. You're telling me that you don't fully trust the situation, but romantically, you still want to be on board with them because you find them good looking. You feel like you guys have great chemistry together. So you're still wanting to give to it. Okay. All right. So you're just keeping your guard up is what I'm kind of getting. Clarify this person's intentions with Libra. The High Priestess. And the World card. So secretly with the High Priestess, I feel like someone's trying to figure out if you guys' worlds can combine and really go the distance. This person's trying to figure out how you guys will just come together. Because this person already feels like you would be a good fit in their life. They're just trying to figure out how it's going to all happen. And for some, there could be travel. Clarify the Four of Wands as this person's behavior with Libra. The Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. Yeah, someone's wanting to take this to the higher level, Libra. If you're not trusting them just yet, I would advise against accepting someone's love offer if you're not fully trusting it. But you can, without losing this opportunity, you can at least say, hey, look, I would like this with you as well. I just feel like I need more time to figure out if we can trust this. This is not a no, but it's not a yes right now. Would probably be the best thing to do, but totally up to you. But this person is about to pour out their heart to you, Libra. You both have the Knight of Cups showing up in your feelings or your energy with each other. You both are feeling it. You both feel the same way for each other, but this person is ready to, you know, go all in, and you're coming in with that. You're avoiding it. You're avoiding telling this person this important thing, Libra. I don't know if it's because you don't like confrontation, or you just want to sweep it underneath the rug and just ignore it and hope it goes away, because you don't want to put a sore wedge in this relationship is what I'm getting at, Libra. Like, you don't want to tell them that you have issues surrounding trust with this person, because then you're scared that they're just going to walk away from the connection altogether, and you don't want that. Oh, okay, Libra. So you want a future with this person, but you're having trouble trusting them. So you're going to do your own private eye investigation work behind the scenes while hoping that the relationship still continues to move forward, because you do like them, you care about them, you want them. But at the same time, you're just using your discernment, not being totally like open to them. You don't want to share any of your secrets. You don't want to do any of that until you know that this is a ride or die. On a side note, someone may have started a connection off of a third party. And when you start a connection off of a third party, it's natural to feel like how you got them is how you lose them. Or flip that around. This is like rolling nonstop. My quartz pen. So Libra, you got a decision to make. Someone's getting ready to pour their heart out to you because they're wanting family and everyone to support this for the holidays, it feels like. And it's up to you what you want to do. But I do feel like you're very attracted to this person. You really like them. So let's pull the hidden messages. I hope that made sense. But it's really hard to build a foundation with someone if there's no trust. Okay. Hidden messages. Let's do it. For the complicated group, please rock that like and subscribe button, girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate you. Oh, you got a bonus card, Libra. Really? Rewind. God. Learn how to read, girl. Never really over. Lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. I'm a good reader. It just sometimes my brain reads it too quickly than my eyes. I don't know. That didn't even make sense. Broken trust, lies, cheating, promises shattered. Living in memories, past replay, stuck emotionally. For some of you Librans, there may have been something that happened in you guys' connection that you guys were able to squash and move past, but you may be haunted by whether it will happen again. Could be what I'm getting. Unsent messages, what was never said, holding back, drafted, and erased. Some of you Libras, you've got someone typing up a text messages and erasing it, typing it up, erasing it, typing it up, erasing it in regards to you. Someone's like inching to hit send on a text. But I feel like they're scared that when they hit send on the text, their message will go delivered but not read, or delivered and read but not responded to, or sent but it's undeliverable, as if someone blocked you. It's like this person's playing out all these different scenarios of what could happen once they hit send on that button, on that text button. And then on the bottom I see blocked AF, ghosted, shut out, silent treatment. Libra, someone feels like you're not talking to them at all. They feel like they can't even send that message that they're drafting to you because they have no phone number to send it to because you've blocked them. And it's because of broken trust. For some of you Librans, the ones that were not trusting their person, I feel like you're not, giving them an option to communicate with you this week. So I hope that helps. I did do your Love Monthly. It's in my December playlist. If you want a bigger insight into your love life, it's the monthly. It goes into your love life for the entire month. It will be in the December playlist, Libra, and I'll be working on your weekly in a couple days. Scorpio is up. I am making a really good Italian pasta salad today. Yep, I'm so excited. And with a chicken with like a prosciutto stuffing to it. I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm so excited. Anyway, what do we have for Scorpio this week? Stop wiggling. Okay, that pen is wiggling again. The same pen that was wiggling during Libra's reading. All right, what do we have for Scorpio this week? Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio? For the next 7 days, for the week of December 2025. What do we have for Scorpio? 2 more shuffles for Scorpio. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Scorpionators. All right, Scorpio, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Lovers card. I swear, Scorpio, you've been getting the most romantic friggin' messages all week. In fact, I did your weekly. It won't be ready until tomorrow or Tuesday. Either way, you've got a lot of people that freaking really into you. And even in my personal readings, like 80% of my personal readings are asking about Scorpio. All right, what's this person's intentions with Scorpio? We have the 5 of Pentacles. Is this person trying to play hard to get? Because that's not going to work with a Scorpio. What's their behavior and actions? The Queen of Wands. They definitely want you. What is Scorpio's feelings for this person? The Sun, major for Leo. The overall energy, the King of Wands, Leo's court card. Wow, we got the King and Queen of Wands here for the 2 of you. That's a really hot match. Scorpio, you might have some strong fire placements, but you and this person are coming in as the King and Queen of Wands. And since we started the reading off with this person having the Lovers card as their feelings for you, it's safe to say that you guys have really insane chemistry, like really strong chemistry. Like you guys, when you guys are around each other, you guys are having a blast. Time just moves really quickly. People looking at you guys can sense that you just need to get a room. It's just a lot of heat and passion off of the 2 of you. But it feels like this person tends to pull away when things get really heated on, because I don't know if they start to worry that they're overdoing it, gonna annoy you eventually, get you to be turned off, and it's like their insecurities might start to hijack the situation, it feels. And I could have sworn that came through your reading that I just recorded that's gonna be posted here in a day or 2. So let's start with this person's feelings for you, Scorpio. We got the Lovers card. That's kind of self-explanatory that someone's really feeling you this week. Thank you, Roxy Lady 79. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. With the Lovers card being this person's feeling, Scorpio, someone's wanting to set the mood. Clarify the Lovers card as this person's feelings for Scorpio. The Knight of Cups and the World card. And the Hanged Man. Scorpio, someone's daydreaming about you a lot. It's like someone's laying in their bed thinking about you nonstop. Because with the Knight of Cups clarifying their feelings, you got someone falling in love with you. But that Five of Pentacles as their intentions is the card that I'm like side-eyeing. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you going to have everything going good and then pull away just when it's going great? That doesn't make sense to me. Maybe someone's scared of the feelings that they're developing for you at a quicker rate, maybe. Maybe everything's happening so quickly. For some of you, there could be a gap between the two of you, like an age gap, or you guys are from different backgrounds, different walks of life. Maybe someone lives too far away and the distance is kind of draining somebody. I don't know. But this person is romantically in love with you. So let me dive into your feelings, Scorpio, so that I can like get into that Five of Pentacles right away. Your feelings for this person is the Sun. You're happy. You're happy. You're giddy whenever you guys talk to each other. I am seeing the Five of Cups, so I don't know if something recently happened that kind of took the wind out of you guys' sails and you're sad right now, Scorpio. Maybe that's why the Five of Pentacles is here. Maybe something unexpectedly happened that kind of like put a pause on you guys' romantic story. Let me clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun, please. You might be dealing with a Cancerian. This is kind of feeling similar to what I have for Cancer. The Nine of Swords and the Knight of Wands, and then I see Justice. So Scorpio, it is showing me that around this time frame, you do have a bit of worry that circles around you at nighttime. Like nighttime is when you start to get in your head about the situation. You both are kind of coming in overthinking something. Like you both may be getting excited about the relationship and then you both start to get fearful of what if this is not going to go anywhere? What if this person dumps me? So let me clarify this Five of Pentacles so I can see what the heck this person's talking about. Why the Five of Pentacles, please? Whoa. The Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys may work together and that's complicating things. For others, someone's trying to figure out how will this work? We have this, you know, working against us. For some of you, money could be causing issues in your relationship. For some of you, like someone maybe just recently lost a job or is in between jobs right now and the financial burden is taking a toll on somebody. But if it's not financial related, someone's scared that the more they invest in their feelings, they're going to wake up one day to a text that's not returned. And I feel like you both are coming in with the same exact fear, Scorpio. You both are enjoying what's going on here, but you both are fearful of that morning that it just stops. No one returns anybody's messages. But why does it have to be that way? Why can't this work out? Why are you both coming in with all this insecurity all of a sudden? Unless there's something you're not telling me, Scorpio, that could complicate the situation. Is there something else going on here that would complicate the two of you that you are aware of? All right, what's the blockage for Scorpio in this? Actually, let me use a different set of cards. One second. Use the blue butterfly. I don't know what they're named, but I'm going to call them the blue butterfly cards. What's going on? What is the challenge here for Scorpio this week with their person of interest? Seven of Swords. For some, there could be broken trust. Or something started with broken trust. I said something similar to Libra's reading at the very, very end of it. I said, if a connection starts off as a third party, one could worry how you got them is how you lose them. I don't know if that carries any weight for you, Scorpio, like you and this person started off while someone was still in a relationship and someone's scared that the same thing's going to happen to them. And if that's not the case, there could have been other things that were going on in your love life at the time you guys started dating each other that you guys had to maybe be sneaky about. And someone was able to witness how sneaky someone could get when they want something. And now is worried that it's going to be turned back on them. Like, for example, Scorpio, say this is someone that you work with and your boss says no dating at the workplace. But you guys like each other, so you guys are really good at sneaking around and finding each other at the water bubbler and, you know, just keeping everything top secret. Now that part is done. You're together now, and then you start to reflect on how good they were at lying. How good you both were at lying in order to protect the relationship. Where someone's like, what if they're lying to me? I feel like you both are worried that the other person's going to lie to each other and the relationship is going to start to tank. You both are feeling fearful about what the other person's up to. You both have a lot of feelings for each other. You both don't want to get blindsided by each other. It's like you both know what each other is capable of. You've seen the good and the dark side of each other, it feels like. It's like, imagine having a friend and you and this friend, you know, work together to, like, I don't know. It's like, imagine you're with a friend who's gossiping about someone really badly and you're thinking to yourself, wow, you're really good at pretending to be a friend if you're telling me all this bad stuff about so-and-so, but when you're in front of her or him, you're all smiles. It's like, tell me more about what's going on with Scorpio this week. The Five of Cups. Something has already transpired in someone's life that's leaving them feeling scared about something repeating itself, even if it's not showing signs of it repeating itself. I feel like I have a Scorpio that's like, I do not want to get screwed over here. Is this person being honest with me when we talk to each other? So let's clarify you guys' overall energy together. Ace of Cups. Oh, there's definitely love here. I feel like this person doesn't want to hurt you. You don't want to hurt them, but you both are having trouble trusting that that's exactly what they're feeling. Clarify the King and Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Someone could have made a decision to cut out a karmic for you, Scorpio, or that's flipped. Because now we have two queens and a king. Some of you, Scorpio, someone chose you over another person, and now you're scared that that might be your fate in the future. Once the passion wears off, the newness wears off, the excitement of the relationship wears off. I feel like I have a Scorpio that's like, all right, will this happen to me? Let me see. What's going on with Scorpio's love life with this person going forward? The Magician. And I see the World card. Your relationships, whatever you guys make it into, whatever you manifest. If you're manifesting good thoughts and love and excitement with each other, you're going to get more excitement, love with each other. If you're in your head, you know, picturing the worst case scenarios, you might inadvertently manifest those scenarios if you feed it anymore. So unless someone's straight up lying to you, hurting you in some way, if someone's being caring and loving towards you, just have hope and faith that that's who they truly are, and just use your discernment. All right, if you guys aren't, seeing anything to be worried about, try not to worry about, but what if? What if? What if is going to hurt you in the end? Don't even worry about the what ifs. Just use your discernment. But you both really like each other. There's a lot of passion here. Just enjoy it until you start to see things change. So I'm going to get the hidden messages for those of you in more complicated situations. But for zodiac signs that came through this reading, Scorpio, I got a lot of Leo here. I've got Pisces here. I've got Gemini here. Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius. Taurus is here. Those are the main ones that wanted to come through. Oh, and Virgo. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate you. Left on red, ignored, message seen, no response. Some of you Scorpios just feel like someone never returned your text and you're like, what the fudge? I thought we had a really good thing going. I thought we were really hot for each other. Now they're not returning my calls. Hot and cold, mixed signals, pull, push, whiplash. Some of you Scorpios may be dealing with someone that came in really hot and fiery, and now you feel like there's a coldness to their energy. And we saw that with the Five of Pentacles earlier. That confirms what we said earlier, Scorpio, that someone may be sending mixed signals because they're scared that you may not be as into them and that they are going to get hurt. So you both are coming in with insecurities about the what ifs. Woke up different, shifted energy, done tolerating, silent strength. Last one. Never really over, lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. Some of you Scorpios never fully got closure from something. Oh, you're welcome, Shelly. All right, Scorpio, so I'll be posting your next weekly here in a day or two. Your December monthly is in my December playlist. It goes deeper into your love life along with career messages, family messages, things like that. All right, so hope that helps. I love ya. On to, I already did Sagittarius. On to Capricorn. On to the sea goats. Sea goats are ready. Now, Sagittarius, if you're waiting for your portion, I already did yours. You were first because it's your birthday season. So all you have to do is rewind to like the 2-minute timestamp, I think. 2 minutes or 3 minutes, something like that. You're the first one. 1 second. Gonna go on a coffee run after this. Cappy. All right. Where's my sea goats? Hold on. There's a hair tickling me. Sorry, you guys. I got like this weird thing with loose hairs. It bugs me. It feels like spiders crawling me. So if you see me fiddling around, I made the mistake of brushing my hair with the hoodie on, and it's like all on my neck. Anyways. All right, Capricorn. All right, what do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn, please? Capricorn, what do we have for Capricorn, please? What do we have for Capricorn? How does their person currently feel about them this week? Two more shuffles for Capricorn. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, Capricorn, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the King of Cups. That's a really fantastic way of starting. Someone loves you. Their intentions. King of Cups. I spoke too soon. The Devil. their behavior and actions, we have the King of Swords. Ooh, someone's really in their masculine energy right now. They're really charged up. Your feelings for them, the Three of Swords. And the overall energy is the Ten of Wands. All right, so Capricorn, you got someone that loves the heck out of you, but you guys are looking like you're going through something really, really heavy. This is going to be a heavy reading. Ugh. Oh, it might have a happy ending, though. I just saw the star. Someone's really in their ego right now. And it might end up causing a lot of strain initially, but it does feel like it settles. I just don't know who's doing this, you or this person or the both of yous. All right, let's clarify this person's feelings because they do care about you deeply. Clarify the King of Cups, please. Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Capricorn, someone feels like you're walking away and they're trying to find some sort of game plan to get you to stay. Wasn't this what I had for you last week? No. Clarify that Devil as this person's intentions. The Four of Cups. They feel like you're ignoring them, and the more you ignore them, the louder they're going to get because they don't feel like it's fair that you're walking away like this. It's like look at this. It shows me this person with headphones on, focused on their laptop, ignoring their text messages. Someone's trying to call you to the point where if the more you ignore them, the more it's going to filter through that Devil. Where someone's going to feel like desperate times call for desperate measures. It feels like you've got someone that feels you pulling away and they're trying to stop you. Like calling you a bunch, texting you a bunch. Tell me how Capricorn feels, please. Please tell me how Capricorn feels. Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So Capricorn, I do feel like you care about this person deeply. You do. You're just trying to figure out what the right option is right now to like overcome some sort of obstacle. You see a future with this person. You're just not happy about something that happened recently. It's like you can't ignore something right now. You don't want it to just be swept underneath the rug. But at the same time, you do love them too. I got the Queen of Cups matching their King of Cups. So you both equally love each other. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone that you're reflecting on your history with. So I feel like if you're ignoring this person right now, it's stressing them out big time. It's stressing them out big time. To them, they're seeing it as a sign that you stopped caring right away. But what I see is you didn't stop caring. You're just trying to figure out a game plan. Wow, look at all these tens. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. The only one we're missing is the Ten of Swords, which means this connection is not done. All these tens, but no Ten of Swords, indicating that this could be some sort of learning experience for the two of you. You both don't want it completely over. But to this person's perspective, they think that you are done. But until that Ten of Swords comes in, there's still hope here. They just don't see it just yet because you're not giving them any access to you. They're just watching you walk away. Like you hopped out of their car and slammed their car door and said, I'll go home. I'll find a ride. I'll find a ride. And just left them. So their behavior this week is the King of Swords. They want to talk to you about something important. Let's clarify it. The the Strength card, major for Leo. Six of Cups. They want to go over the past. They want to discuss everything calmly and maturely. So it feels like someone gets their confidence back up with that Strength card on how to move forward and stops feeding that devil energy. The devil, when the devil shows up, that's when we're feeding fears. We're driving our relationships off of fear. We're making things essentially worse than it needs to be because we're working off of fear. That's what the devil likes us to do. The devil doesn't like us to work out our issues with our partners, the people that we care about. No, the devil wants to friggin' egg that shit on. The devil wants a front row seat at you friggin' name calling each other, saying some hurtful things to each other, and fighting. The devil likes fighting. It feeds them. The devil can only eat off of low vibrational energy. And if you guys are all lovey-dovey, kissy-kissy, it starves. It starves. It starves. We don't care. We want the devil to be on a diet. So, Capricorn, they're showing me that you and this person can find a peaceful, calming ground. And I saw that star card earlier. There's hope here, but it's going to take work. It's going to take work. It's going to take work. It's not going to cakewalk. But it feels like you guys have enough beautiful history here to overcome this. If someone can get out of that devil energy and stop feeding fear. Clarify that devil again. Page of Pentacles. And the Death card. Yeah, the devil wants you guys over. The devil doesn't want you guys together. I mean, look at this little alien. It's giving side eye. It's like the devil's like, haha, my plan worked. My plan worked. I separated them. Huh. Little pesky little alien. Clarify more on Capricorn's feelings for this person. The Knight of Wands and the Moon. Deep down, Capricorn, you want to go back to just having fun and hugging them and being around them with that Knight of Wands, but you're trying your best to not do that until something is corrected. Because if you go back to, the way things were in the beginning, nothing will be done. Nothing will be taken care of. Nothing will be resolved. So you're trying your best to be disciplined right now to let something go through the process of resolving itself so that way you guys can learn from it and not repeat the situation in the future. It's like a part of you just wants to hug this person and just forget about the whole situation and move on from this. But another part of you is like, no, I can't, because this might happen again if I make it look like it's this easy for this to happen and for us to be, normal again. That's kind of what it feels like. I just don't know what status your relationship is. I feel like I have a Capricorn that's like, they cannot do this and think it's going to be an easy, come out of the situation party. Okay. Anything else for Capricorn before I pull the hidden messages? Anything else for Capricorn before I pull the hidden messages? Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So at the beginning of the week, Capricorn, it feels like you and this person are at a stalemate. You guys are at that point of agreeing to disagree, where things are really confusing. Eight of Swords, where someone might be tempted to let the devil feed them their information, tell it what to do, which is them blowing up your phone, not giving you the space that you requested and just wanting to talk to you now instead of giving you space, so that way you guys can figure out what to do moving forward. All right. But I didn't get the Ten of Swords, so it's not like a guaranteed ending here. It feels like there's a chance here if you want it, Capricorn. So let's get the hidden messages. These two wanted to hop out, so I'll take it. For zodiac signs that came through, we have Capricorn here, we have Pisces, we have Cancer, we have Leo. Could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl, if you haven't already. Get off of my, jeez, that's being stubborn. One more. Block and bless, boundary, no contact, closure. For some of you Capricorns, you did block this person's number, I feel temporary, while you both have a chance to like collect your thoughts and figure out what to do. But some of you feel like this may be the last straw, and this is your goodbye tour. This is your goodbye tour. Living in memories, past replay, stuck, emotional, sentimental. Someone's missing the heck out of you, Capricorn, but you got to do what you got to do. Woke up different, shifted energy, done tolerating, silent strength. Never really over, lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. Yeah, for some of you Capricorns, if you resonate with this first spread, I feel like you both are feeling like things are lingering. Things are not feeling fully over. But you both woke up different with a silent strength, where you both are able to figure out how to move forward now that you guys had some time to like decompress and figure some things out and process your feelings. So I feel like you both gave each other enough time to like figure out what you both want to do. Okay, so I hope that helps. Do check out your December monthly Capricorn. It's in my December playlist. It goes deeper into your love life, like the whole month, along with career questions, money cards, and relationship stuff. All right, so I hope that helps, Capricorn. On to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. What up, buttercups? All right, what do we have for Aquarius this week? What's going on with Aquarius? For the next 7 days, how does their person currently feel about them this week? The World card hopped out. We'll see if it comes back out. Two more shuffles for Aquarius. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful aqua babies. All right, Aquarius, your person's feelings for you. We have the High Priestess, major for Pisces. Their intentions, we got the 9 of Cups, Pisces energy again. Their behavior and actions, we have the 4 of Swords, air energy. Your feelings for this person, the 3 of Pentacles, earth energy. And the overall vibe is the Queen of Pentacles, influenced by the 8 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So when the King and Queen of Pentacles shows up in a reading, it typically tells me that you're already in a relationship with each other. Okay? But right now, someone may be giving someone the silent treatment. Now, if you're not already in a relationship together, it looks like you guys were heading that direction until someone went quiet. So let's find out why. Because right now their feelings is the High Priestess. They feel like they need to keep something to themselves. They feel like they need to keep quiet. Stay to themselves right now. Why the High Priestess, please? Tell me why the High Priestess, please. The 4 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, Aquarius, you got someone that's giving you the silent treatment on purpose. Someone's purposely ignoring you just to get your goat. And now I'm seeing repeated 4s. Typically, the 4 of Cups comes up at times when someone is sulking about not getting their way. But this art depiction kind of reads differently. It just feels like someone is intuitively feeling guided to withdraw their energy on purpose and focus on themselves with that 9 of Cups. But why? Let's clarify your feelings. You got the 3 of Pentacles. You're showing me that you want to cooperate. You're not wanting to cause any problems. You're not wanting to be a burden or add any drama. You just want team effort here. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles, and we got the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Swords and the Lovers card. I almost called you Capricorn. Aquarius, you may feel like you and this person are going through something karmic, and you're trying your best to not fight it because you know fighting it will cause more complications, but you can't help but be in your head about it. You and this person do have a spark to each other that you're trying to take advantage of. So you might be sending them communication that you feel would get them excited, to get them motivated, but you may feel like that is not even working. Yeah, this person is flat out ignoring you. This is someone that's ignoring you. I mean, the love is there, but for some reason, this person feels like they need to just do their own thing. So let's clarify their intentions. Tell me why the Nine of Cups is this person's intentions. Typically, the Nine of Cups as intentions can talk about intending to focus on themselves, their happiness, what makes them feel good, their wish fulfillment right now. They're not really thinking as a unit, as a couple, as a group. Why the Nine of Cups? The Three of Swords. They want to hurt you. They want to hurt you. It feels like, Aquarius, someone's trying to hurt you on purpose because they feel like you hurt them. Someone's trying to hurt you on purpose because they feel like you hurt them. I mean, we're not in control of karmic balance. We're not supposed to be the ones that gets the revenge going. The universe takes care of that. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here. The Wheel of Fortune shows up so that we don't get blood on our own hands and end up creating more karma for ourselves. So by this person feeling like you hurt them and they've got to get you back, that's going to create more karma for them too. If you did hurt them, Aquarius, all they needed to do was be patient and let the universe take care of the karma, and then they wouldn't have created any more karmic debt for themselves. Now, I don't feel karma works that quickly. Sometimes it works quickly, but more times than not, it can actually move into another lifetime. So Aquarius, someone feels like you hurt them, so they're trying to hurt you too. They're hurt. They're upset about something. And it feels like they're wanting you to know about it. And you're over here like, I'll work together with this person if they will let me. But you're feeling restricted. You're feeling like you have no options. The Eight of Swords can be your way of saying, I can't, they're not returning my calls. How can I do anything from here? Or they blocked my number. Clarify that Four of Swords as this person's behavior with Aquarius. The World card in the Hierophant and the Tower. If they're wanting this, they're going about it the wrong way. Crosswatcher, if you're really wanting to be with Aquarius, this is not the way to do it. This is not the way to do it. Aquarius, you've got someone that wants to build a life with you, but they're going about it the wrong way. By seeking revenge on how you treated them. And we don't even know if you even did anything. But they have the right to their own feelings. They have the right to say, no, Aquarius did hurt me. We can't be the judge of how someone reacts to something and how someone feels about something. So if someone feels like you hurt them, then you got to trust that they felt pain in some way, and then we learn from it. But going about it this way is just not helping. This person wants to shake you up. This person wants to shake you up. They want you feeling the same way that they were feeling. What does this person think Aquarius did? Actually, let me use a different tarot deck. Let me ask that. What is it exactly that this person is feeling upset about Aquarius doing? And then they open up to the Tower and the Knight of Swords. You said something. You said something that upset them. But the Knight of Swords says the truth. The truth hurts. So for some of you Aquarians, you're someone that does not sugarcoat. You say the truth, but sometimes the truth hurts. And the truth really hurt this person. So I don't know what you said. I don't know if you called them out on some sort of behavior. I don't know if you said they look funny in their favorite t-shirt. I don't know what this person's talking about, but it upset them, and it was the truth from your perspective. It upset them. It struck that tower, and now they want you to have a tower. But when I asked what was it that Aquarius did that upset you, they showed me the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is someone that takes swift action, talks really quickly, Doesn't always think before they speak, just says what comes out. Rolls off the tongue. You know, just says what they feel is the truth. Yeah, the Knight of Swords speaks without thinking about people's feelings. It's like, oh, it was the truth. What was I supposed to do? Tell me more about what this person feels Aquarius did to them. So I don't know if you said something that you don't even know hurt them. Tell me more. The Hierophant in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. You may have told them that you weren't certain about what you wanted with them in the future, and that hurt them. So for some of you, you may have told this person that you're still trying to figure out things on where you guys are in your relationship, and that hurt them. That level of uncertainty scared them. Like, oh, so you're not sure about us? This feels like that. Because remember, they want a relationship over here. You may have said something that made them feel like you were doubting the relationship, and that truth hurt. But you're still wanting to work together with them, Aquarius. It wasn't a sign that you wanted it over. You just wanted to let them know, hey, I got some reservations about our relationship. That's all. Still want to build with you, but just letting you know that, you know, there's some work we need to do on our relationship. That was the truth. Truth hurts. So let's get the hidden messages. So Aquarius, it feels like you and someone were on the right track with that King and Queen of Pentacles. If you can get there anymore, that's not being shown here. But the Wheel of Fortune is going to do its thing to make certain that karma is balanced out. Don't worry. And that you're going to have a good romance story, Aquarius. One way or the other. So let's get the hidden messages. For zodiac signs that came through the tarot, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, strong fixed energy, so Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me. Love bombing, intense start, sudden withdrawal, confusion. Someone feels like someone came on really, really strong, and just when someone gave in to the situation, nosedived in engagement. Confused as hell, no clarity, no labels, emotional chaos. You deserve better, self-worth, realization, empowerment. You deleted me, cut off, digital closure, cold exit. Ooh, some of you Aquarians, this person may feel like you have a very cold, you know, close off game where you don't even give a sob story or a emotional goodbye. You just block someone from every outlet and move on with your life. Someone may have felt like you did something in a very cold way. Like you guys were talking and flirting, and then one day they look at their cell phone and they see that they don't have you following them on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok anymore. And when they go to reach out to find out what the heck is going on, their message is undelivered to your cell phone, indicating you blocked them. So some of you Aquarians, someone feels like your cutoff game is really cold and mean. But hey, it's sometimes how Aquarians are when they are feeling like their needs aren't being met. I don't know. On to Pisces. Oh, thank you, Aquarius. I appreciate you. All right, Pisces. Let's see what's going on with you guys this week. You know what? Let me switch decks. Let me go back to the blue flowers. Or, blue butterflies. I'm trying to figure out what the name of those butterflies are. I think the golden ones are monarchs. I could be wrong. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Seven of Cups just wanted to hop out, Pisces. You might have some options available for you this week. That looks good. Pisces, what do we have for Pisces this week, please? What do we have for Pisces? 2 more shuffles for Pisces. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful water fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 3 of Wands. Aw, they're daydreaming about you. Yeah, you got someone daydreaming about you. Their intentions is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, Pisces, good start. You got someone daydreaming about you, feeling like their feelings for you just keeps on growing and growing and growing. Their behavior towards you around this time frame is the 10 of Cups. Some of you guys may already be in established relationships and they're loving you still. Dang, you got the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So for my Pisceans that are single, there is possibly some changes in your relationship status coming soon. But for my Pisceans that are already coupled with their person, they're very happy about you. Very, very happy about you. All right. Your feelings for this person is the Justice card. And the overall energy is the Hierophant. Yeah, some of you guys are already married. You guys are married. And yes, I do have a lot of married people that watch my readings. A lot of people like, who's married watching tarot? No, a lot of people will come to see how to improve their relationship with the person that they're already with and happy with, you know. So let's take a look. Temperance, the star right underneath that. All right, so let's dive into this person's feelings for you. Now, if you're not coupled, this person's daydreaming about it. You got someone stoked about you. Could be a fellow water sign, fire sign. I got every element on the board, so don't even worry about zodiac signs. The 2 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the Hermit. Yeah, I just keep on getting repeated messages that this person's daydreaming about you. Wow, they think about you a lot. How does Pisces feel? I mean, with the Justice card being in your feelings, you are possibly telling me that you feel like this connection is very peaceful, brings you harmony, brings you everything that you want. You feel balanced with this person. Why the Justice card? The Chariot, Cancer energy. You stay there. Pisces, you want to travel with this person. You want to move forward with this person. You want to couple with, it feels like you feel very confident in the direction that this relationship is headed. A lot of you want to move forward in your relationship with this person, take it to the next level, whatever that level is. I feel like you guys are going to all be at different stages of your love connection. Some of you are dating, getting ready to be more official. Some of you guys are already official, talking about moving in with each other. Others, you're getting ready to talk about that marriage with that Justice card. Justice talks about legally binding relationships at times, or having something between the two of you that is a contract that solidifies your relationship a bit more, like co-signing on a car together, co-signing on a house together. You might want to wait until you're married for the buying a house together or buying a car, but I'm not here to tell you guys how to live your life, but just putting that out there. Clarify that Ace of Cups. Clarify that Ace of Cups. 4 of Cups and the Magician. While they're intending to offer this to you, Pisces, with that Ace of Cups, this person does, you know, understand that there could be a chance that you could indeed reject what they're offering you, that there's no guarantees. And I'm seeing repeated 4s. But seeing their behavior towards you this week be the 10 of Cups tells me that your person has no reason to worry, that you're on the same page. Clarify that 10 of Cups. What a nice ending to the live stream, Pisces. Thank you. This is nice. I don't want to speak too soon. 5 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Okay. 5 of Cups, 6 of Swords. All right. Pisces, you may be dealing with someone that has been struggling to move on in their life from characters who have hurt them, disappointed them, let them down. I'm getting specifically family. I'm getting you're connecting with someone, Pisces, who never even could count on their family to be there for them, to where they didn't really know what a real connection felt like. But it feels like with that Ten of Cups energy being here, they feel it with you, and it's helping them move on. It's like you're helping them heal. It's like, imagine meeting someone who never grew up in an environment with loving family members and never even really finding good friends. And they meet someone in a romantic setting that just sees them and understands them and wants them happy and to take care of them. It's just a wonderful feeling. Wow. Pisces, it feels like you're the first person to come along in their life that actually cared enough about them to want to do nice things for them. And they're appreciating that. And they don't want to lose this. Yeah, it feels like you're the first person in a while to actually be kind to them and to speak highly about them and to want to do for them. Yeah, it's gotten them falling in love with you. Not that they probably wouldn't, they would still fall in love with you without you doing all that, I feel. With that Temperance being here, some of you Pisceans were sent to this person because they are a good-hearted person that was getting involved with the wrong people. A lot of takers in their life, and the universe knew that you wouldn't take, that you would give. I like this reading a lot. So Pisces, if you're single watching this right now, don't worry about the who, the what, the why in your love life. Just know that the universe is seeing everything and knows who would be the right people. The universe is a good matchmaker. The universe is going to scan through the world and be like, all right, we got Pisces, we got this person. They would complement each other. They would heal each other. They would be good for each other. Don't worry about the who, the why, the when. All right, just know that it's happening. It's going to happen at the right time frame. It's not on our time frame. But for the Pisceans who already know who this person is, this could definitely lead to marriage if not already there. This looks fantastic. Anything else before I pull the hidden messages for the complicated group? Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like someone's still as excited as the day that they met someone about this relationship. Someone still gets butterflies, no pun intended, with all these butterflies, when someone calls them or talks to them or kisses them. It's very sweet. So for those of you who are not in this type of situation, I'm going to pull your messages. But for zodiac signs that came through this reading, I've got Virgo here, Cancerian energy, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Sagittarius. That's the main ones that wanted to come through. Oh, and Gemini. All right, so for the more complicated group, let's see. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate you. You're my obsession, unhealthy attachment, fixated, no peace. That 80s song just popped up in my head. You are my obsession. My brain ghosted me. I was about to say the next line of lyrics and it took off. So never mind. That's Spirit's way of saying you can't sing. Done explaining, no more justifying, silent exit, energy protection. Never really over, lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. This is like the 6th time this card has come up, and this is a big stack of cards. It's not me, it's trauma, triggering, projection, inner wounds. I'd never met enough, unseen, unchosen, rejected. Pisces, if you feel like you're walking through your love life just feeling like you're never chosen or you're always, taken for granted and just not reciprocated, just know the right person is going to come along. Don't feed into any of that. Never feel like you have to settle. Just focus on yourself. The right person will come along. All right, so I hope that helps. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you my awesome mod squad. I appreciate you guys for keeping the chat orderly. I'll be releasing the rest of the weeklies over the next couple of weeks or next couple of days. If you're interested in booking a private reading with me, just letting you know that I'm very limited for December. I'm going to be blocking off a lot of dates in December for the holiday season. So yeah, and then I'll be opening back up for January. So if you want to book a private reading, you may want to do it now before December is blocked off. BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 Ds, not one for Baddison. Make certain that you have an updated PayPal email address because that's where your booking confirmation goes, your 24-hour appointment reminder goes, and that's where your pre-recorded video goes. What else? No, that's it. All right, you guys, I am going to go for a coffee run. I got a lot of stuff to do today. I had a blast. On that note, I rocked that deck. Later, Gators.